Hey guys, welcome back to Commander vs. Series, Season 5, Episode 5. Justin Parnell, Jeremy Noell, Stephen Green, John Suarez.
55.
5-5.
Yeah.
5-5. 5-5.
They're partners.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So Stephen,
Black, green, sweetie.
yeah,
That's
you
it.
just like you said,
You're getting
he's
it.
like, you know what you want, a black, green. I'm gonna be able to get with Commander 2016 a black, green general pair.
Partners.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
not
exactly
exactly
one black, green
Yeah.
card, but
That's so crazy to do something we've definitely never done before.
Yeah. Something that we didn't make up thinking
We
that
definitely
this is
didn't play with these exact rules
pretty...
on a prior episode. For sure. If you were to go back to Season 4, you would not find this exact
Just
thing happen.
I have no
devoid of
idea
it, yeah.
what you guys are talking about. You're right. It didn't happen.
Time vortex for you.
John did not. At all.
But you know when we did the dual commanders, what we called it?
Yeah. During
our visit to the random. This is where graphic comes up, I think.
I think so.
Great. Or the costume of randomness. Or the arena
is that
of
me going?
arbitrary. Or yeah,
all of
it's
us
something
standing
like
there.
that. It's something like that.
Looking all crazy.
So last week I was gonna say played against the Horde, but more like slowly got in the way of the Horde, and then we're eaten.
I honestly thought it was going to last
Sequentially.
way longer.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, like I didn't... I feel really bad because I didn't cast my general, and I had a couple opportunities.
You
'cause
sure
I
didn't.
thought we were going to last
You
way
sure
longer
didn't.
than we did.
When you say we, you mean you three, right?
we tried to help you.
You did.
Some of us tried
I
to
definitely
help
tried to help you. As you
Some
can
of
tell.
us tried to help you. He just let you die.
I kind of
He
did.
pushed you down and kept running.
Sometimes you got to throw people to the Horde. All right.
It's true.
Yeah, and then what happened to you?
Yeah, we all got eaten. It's fine.
Just like every other zombie movie, everyone for the most part does.
We all ran out of ammo.
We ran out of ammo, and
We all
then we died.
got real slowed down, and then we all
And we
died.
died. But today, after we took a 1 week break for the Horde for Halloween, we're back to the Coliseum of Ranus. We have 4 decks remaining. We have 1 from myself, 1 from John, 2 from Stephen Green. We saw 2 from Jeremy last week and 1 from John and myself. So we have one more visit this season to the Coliseum of Ranus. So
One more trip for Susan.
one more trip for Susan.
Who's spinning first? I want it to be John.
Okay.
It's not.
Well, we're gonna go in reverse order of points. So, which we'll get a leaderboard in a second, but spoiler alert, Steven.
I'm spinning first.
You're spinning first, buddy. So give it a good spin.
It's just a Susan. It's not a Ouija board. What are you guys doing? You're scaring me.
Yeah, it's just kind of
No, I thought I was
Red.
going to
Red.
get green.
Nope.
You did not.
All right, John. We'll just go around table.
Oh, all right.
Blue.
blue. All right.
All right.
All right, you got to get yellow because that's what happened just now.
Yellow. Yeah.
All right.
And
Well, that is yours. That is yours, Jeremy.
Okay.
All right, Steven. Have at it.
We know you're antsy.
I have Cedric. The great artist.
That is
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
So, when I was thinking of ideas for random decks, I happened to be watching the presidential debate.
Oh,
Jeez.
no.
So, welcome to the politics deck.
Jeez.
You're going to be aligning yourself with, oh, yeah, we're going to be giving that away. You get to give that one to people. There's a lot of exchanging going on. There's a lot of gaining control of things. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy myself.
You're going to enjoy yourself. This
You
Hey,
deck.
have-
Justin, you ever played against this card?
no.
Basically, you're going to build a little fort. And
I'm not
you're
building a
gonna,
wall?
Who's
oh,
gonna
yeah.
pay for it?
They're going to pay for
You
it.
have piracy in the deck?
They're going to pay for it.
You put piracy
I
in
did
there?
not go
Oh,
piracy.
no! You could have had piracy and
I
made someone else pay for the wall.
Okay.
But
I can dig
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I can
You're gonna be
dig it.
pitting people against each other, so
Yeah. We're getting a little cultural exchange.
you're gonna get a
going
little
on.
cultural
Oh, that's-
exchange.
Well, you,
You
I don't know what
you can't
debate
look
you're
at it. You
watching.
get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. All right, well,
Oh,
John,
boy.
what'd you get? I'm gonna keep looking through. I can't wait till you. Please
The
be it.
politics
Please be it.
It's not that one.
No, it's the.
Yes!
What the f?
Well, I think you played this deck before,
We've been down this road.
I feel
once
like
or
I've
twice.
been here already.
and I think that you should play it again.
All
That's
right.
one of the decks submitted by in my name, and it's a General Tazri Allies
Oh
deck.
yeah, I get it.
I
No,
think you played it before.
I think I played something very
Oh my
similar.
gosh.
Is it the exact deck?
No, it's not the
no,
exact
okay,
deck.
okay.
No, it's not the exact deck.
But
well,
I
all
bet
the
you it has
creatures
all
are.
the same creatures.
Yeah, all the same creatures. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
my
nothing to say
God.
about it except that it has allies in it.
What, you didn't want to go back to Munda?
No. It's right
Oh,
here.
there's Munda. Oh, thank goodness.
On the positive side, we do have this new edition,
Oh,
which is going to be pretty
That's a
good.
strong one.
Yeah,
That's a
really
strong
good,
one.
yeah.
All right. I'm a little more
Throwing in
excited
some
now.
Okay, so we have my deck and another one of John's, or another one of Steven's decks.
Yeah, but I don't
Okay.
know what it is.
Although I would
remember.
love to get my own deck again for the second time, I kind of want Jeremy to get it because I want someone else to appreciate my artistry. So that means you're getting mine, and this is Steven's.
What are we working with?
Tell me about this deck, Steven.
It looks like it's a blue-red Cairns deck.
So blue-red looks like blue-red artifacts. All right, all right, okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, I can
some
get
Gearhulks.
behind Steven.
Well,
Little
I mean,
Healy.
you need a chance.
Okay.
Mindslayer, Scrap Mastery, Tezzeret. This deck looks
That's a
great.
Duretti.
That deck looks a little more powerful than
This
Off their
deck looks-
spy network
This
going
deck
on,
looks
apparently.
awfully good. Okay, I can get behind
Wormcoil
this.
and
I can get
Brain
behind this.
Geyser.
That was supposed to be my deck.
All right, all right.
Oh, you know,
No, this was supposed to be your
No,
deck.
no, that's
All right.
definitely.
I am super duper excited. I'm not going to tell
This
you the
is
theme.
Not going to be left-handed.
No,
Not
No,
going
it's
to
not
be
left-handed.
beards.
No left-handed comments here.
Nope. Nothing out of left field.
Shattergang Brothers.
It's just Justin.
It's
Yep.
just Justin. Yeah, John.
I want you to figure out the theme.
The theme.
Mhm.
Is there a theme in here?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
You can get help from the rest of the audience.
Oh boy. I see lots of legends.
I'm going to say they're
Lots.
all legends.
Nope,
Nope.
not
no,
all
okay.
legends.
They all have horns?
No, just keep going.
Jeez. What are we looking at here?
Why don't you? There's a big hint.
Okay.
You started.
Is that
to,
all?
You started to see.
Is that all Kev Walker
Yes,
cards?
it is.
Oh!
That's great.
That's so good.
Okay.
Ironically, we were talking about this
We
earlier
were
today,
talking about this earlier today.
and that's why I was like, yeah. So Kev Walker is my favorite Magic artist.
Yeah, he's great.
By a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
And today's announcements were huge
Yes.
for
Yeah.
Kev Walker fans.
Yes, so Kev Walker previously had illustrated an APAC swamp, an APAC mountain, an APAC forest, which
You'll notice
Yep.
are all of those.
are all of those
Yep.
in there because obviously Commander 2016 hasn't come out yet. But Kev Walker is my favorite artist by a huge margin, and he Jund.
Yeah,
it's like
makes sense.
It's all stuff that I like,
A
all
Jund Kev Walker.
exclusively illustrated by Kev Walker.
That's pretty sweet.
So
I don't know if you've ever got to.
I worked really hard on making this deck, and I tried to make it good. And it's all Kev Walker, so this is my tribute to him, my favorite artist.
That's a good one.
That's pretty
That's a good one.
Yeah.
His
I
deck
took-
is pretty good in vintage constructed. The
yeah,
artist
the
form,
artist con- yeah,
artist
artist
constructed.
constructed.
His
Yeah.
deck is really good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I looked at that too. I was like, okay, because I picked two art decks. I did the left-handed deck, and then I was like, all right, well, I got to at least have fun with the other one too. So
Yeah, that makes
I was
sense.
like, Kev Walker.
Well, Kev Walker does have a lot of
Dude.
powerful Magic cards.
Kev Walker
He's-
and
yeah, he's-
He's printed some powerful.
That deck is not bad.
Rebecca
It's
Gay
not
as
bad.
well.
Yeah.
Also just got
Yeah.
a bunch of
Yeah.
basics. So hers is going to be a little bit better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the basic for all the newly spoiled Commander 2016 cards, and we've just now started to see them. This is obviously we've done a little bit in the future, so we haven't got the full spoiler yet. But today was the day that they announced all of the basics, and they
they're
pulled out
sweet.
all of the stops. I will say that.
Yeah.
With the artists and just the artwork.
His planes.
I
with the
mean, they're
statue.
just-
Oh man, it's so sweet.
They're fantastic.
Yep.
Super great. So, last little bit of housekeeping. Leaderboard update. Steven, don't shy away. It's not that you did terrible, it's just that you lost a point and put you in the last. You lost a point because you didn't cast your general going to 6.
And he gained a point.
None of
Yes.
us, Jeremy and you lost a point. I stayed even. And John gained a point for getting first and only blood
Correct.
because the horde does not count.
No.
They did get 1 million points for the season though, so they are going to be our season winner. But we'll all play for
Second place.
Well, that means I'm already a lock. We're good to go. You guys can give it up.
So I have 11. Jeremy lost one to go to 9. John
Yeah.
gained one to go to 7. Steven lost one to go to 6. None of us
That
got
means I get to
any-
go first.
You do get to go first.
Means I got to go second.
See, it's not so bad. None of us gained any points for winning because none of us won.
No, we all died horribly.
So
It's pretty bad.
and again, guys, let us know if you like that type of thing for us to do in the future. That one did not work out in our favor, but you never know. We'll kind of see. I'm ready. I'm actually pretty pumped about this deck.
Yeah,
Man,
me
it's got Gearhulks in
too.
here. Hey, at least you're gonna be really familiar with your deck.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Really, really familiar with your deck. You ready to get political, Steven?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get aggressive even.
And with that, we'll see you guys in the game.
You guys ready?
I'm
Are you
big
gonna?
on it.
Are you gonna? There you go. I did that a lot last
Sacred
season.
Foundry tap.
There it is.
Blood Crypt tapped.
Yep.
Go. I feel like
Island
I've seen-
untapped.
I feel like I've seen all of these cards.
Go ahead. All of them, every last one.
Basic Forest untapped,
So what a
illustrated
sweet one.
by
It's a nice Kev Walker for us.
Yes.
What a sweet one.
Can you please make sure you name the illustrator of all of the cards? you
Yes.
cast? Okay, great.
Humble Defector.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like
You're
that
up,
card.
I will
Is
play
that the draw 2 and then it passes to somebody else?
Forest
Yeah,
and
it's the first
pass.
blood machine right now.
It is a first blood machine for sure.
I play Sulfur Falls and pass.
Who's in the points lead? You?
Justin is.
No,
it's Justin Parnell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
I'm going
Justin
to
Parnell. Yes,
Justin.
he's
Play a
Hey,
definitely
Mountain,
hey, what
illustrated
was
by
it?
Kev Walker.
Excellent choice.
And then play a Boduca Gardener, also illustrated by Kev Walker.
That's an excellent choice.
I wonder
as
who
well.
illustrated all those.
Still haven't quite figured it out.
I'm going to take Justin for 2.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna humbly defect somewhere.
He will eventually.
Didn't know that guy even had power. Thought it was 0-1 for him.
2-1.
He's a 2-1, man. He's an aggro
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Signet?
Positively
and
brutal.
An Arid Mesa. Yep.
Play Plains
Almost have domain.
and Cultivate.
You have it.
He has
Look
domain.
at you know
He
what
can
card
gain
would be
domain.
good right now.
I'm going to guess it was a card that was previewed recently.
Yes, it was recently previewed.
Well, it was previewed on the first day of previews.
It was.
Still recent.
I'm still waiting to hear what it is.
Is it an isotope?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yes,
What?
that card would be very good in my deck. All right.
Done.
Yeah.
You didn't even get a blue man yet.
There might be
Maybe
a Tundra
he
in my
has
hand.
one.
Oh, okay. You didn't
I'm
even
gonna
get
play
a blue man
Buried
yet.
Ruin and Darkstill.
I'm gonna
Ingot.
respond.
Great.
I'm just going to get a fetch. Like
You're
you.
at 39.
All right.
You can go, Jeremy.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for Steven's thing to resolve.
No, I'm
No,
just
I
going to get a
think we're
blue
good.
source.
It's fine.
A blue source I can actually grab out of my deck.
What's that?
That is a swamp,
Go on.
illustrated by Kev Walker.
Is that a polluted delta?
No.
I'm
That's what
going
it
to
looks
attack
like.
this Boduca Gardener to put a land I control from my hand into play.
Oh, my
man,
God. Who
what's
drew
that?
that one?
This one is the
I
same as this one,
hate
so you
all
should
of
probably be.
What? You hit Kev Walker?
No, I love Kev Walker.
Oh,
I'm really
snap.
excited to play the Kev Walker
Man.
Cube now that we have basics for them.
You got Shattergreen Brothers getting out there,
The Shatter Gang.
start some stuff.
You done
Shatter Gang
shuffling over there? It's your turn
Oh,
already.
no, I just.
It's gone the whole
I
turn
will
cycle
pass
and it's
the
ready
turn
for you.
after this. There. He was prepared for when I actually
He got
passed
lost in
priority.
his shuffle.
I noticed.
Attacking what that is at Signet.
Captain Zedrew. He of the Great Heart.
He has a great heart.
See who?
Zedrew?
Zedrew.
He of the Great Heart.
All done.
The blessings of Zedrew upon you.
No. You only activate this during my turn.
And it goes to someone else now.
Who? Who will you choose?
Which opponent would you like to choose to gain control of that card? Thank you.
My ally.
That's very nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All done?
Yes, sir.
I like cards. There's the Tundra you were curious about.
Yep, found it. We've located the Tundra.
You know what? I kind of want to draw some cards too. That seems pretty good.
Who gets it now? You give it back to Steven.
Yeah. I'll,
That way he doesn't gain any life and draw any extra cards.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do. We can just go back and forth and get drawing cards. I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
Wait. I don't like the plan anymore.
You didn't like the plan
You
anymore.
figured it out.
I tricked myself.
I feel like you should just play Tazri.
No. I have this Kalistra healer. So
Alright.
whenever it or another ally comes into play, I gain a life,
So
and each
John
of you lose
wins.
one.
There goes John.
37,
41.
39, 38, 41.
I think we discussed the last time we played an actual game about the life gaining, how it should stop.
I don't know why you
So I'm
hate
tired
life.
of writing it down.
You stomped it.
And then I'll play a Makindi.
So again,
Yes, one more time.
36, 38, 37,
All done.
42. Draw.
Instead, what we get is more of the same.
I like this 2 cards thing. That's 3 cards a turn's a lot.
That's really cool for you two.
What? You're going to gain it back.
No, I'm not. You didn't give it to someone else.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to play a Thran
Whoa.
Dynamo.
See, now I don't like what's going on over there. That's a lot of mana he's going to have.
He's doing a bit more with the mana.
I'm doing some things.
You guys are
and
doing with the
even
drawing, and he's doing
some
with the mana.
stuff. I'll pass.
Ooh, no land. That's even more.
Oh, I got a
scary.
land. But I can't put it into play right now.
Get here.
And I'm not too happy about it.
It's probably Scorched Rend.
Play a land. Forest.
What's the one that adds 4 colors, but you got to sacrifice
2
one?
basics is Scorched Rend.
It's in the Scorched Ruin family.
There's another one too, right?
I can't do that.
There's several other ones. Lotus Veil.
Lotus Veil.
There's another one. There's actually a whole cycle of them.
I like this. I'm going to go with this guy.
Oh,
Preferred
The
selection.
Third selection.
Who drew that?
It was also drawn by Kev Walker,
Oh, wow.
surprisingly.
let's be clear. That one was drawn by Kevin Walker.
I'm sorry. I apologize to Kevin
It's not
Walker.
my fault. The Mirage team put it on there wrong.
Yeah. At the beginning of your draw phase, look at the top 2 cards of your library and choose one. Put that card onto the bottom of your library, or sacrifice preferred selection and pay 2 green to draw the card.
Yeah, how many lands have to be in play for you to flip this?
It needs to have 10.
Okay.
10's a lot.
You done?
It's many.
I am going to.
Don't be scared to attack.
Yeah, I'm going to attack
John.
Justin.
I
What?
was going to say, you can attack me. That's fine.
What? 36. 33. I go to 33 from 36.
3.
And you have 3 Shatter Gang. 3 S damage.
3
Now
sideboard damage.
3 sideboard damage.
Give my upkeep. Nothing.
Correct.
Perplexing.
The old Chimera.
Why don't you read that one out loud?
I will in just a second. Perplexing Chimera. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may exchange control of Perplexing Chimera and that spell. If you do, you may choose new targets for that spell. Parentheses. If the spell becomes a permanent, you control that permanent. And that's what I got.
All right.
Do I want to draw here?
Well, you have to use it on your turn.
I'm going to draw 2.
Target?
Me.
No, the target is opponent.
Oh,
You're not your own opponent. You are most of the time. But
Ooh.
All right. I see what happened there.
no.
Yeah.
I've ruined the Kev Walker thing. Wahaha.
Yeah, I'm just.
That would have been sweet. If
My
I
whole game's going down the
also
tubes.
randomly
I'm gonna take
drew
Justin for
Walker.
2.
I sense a theme.
2
What?
Z damage.
You decided not to put permanents in play?
I'll put them in play.
You done?
Yes, sir.
Perplexing Chimera, eh?
Nothing humble about this defector.
Descendant's Path.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
What?
At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card that shares a creature type with a creature you control, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost.
Oh, the card you guys wouldn't let me put Trollhide in to play with. I remember.
Yeah.
That's the one.
In my troll deck. You know what? It's fine.
Is this okay? Do you want to
It's fine with me.
exchange? Are you
No.
perplexing?
Wait, is it a May?
What? Yeah.
I thought you just did it.
No, it just happens whenever he wants it to.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play a Lantern Scout. You let me know if that one comes in. Rally. Whenever it or any ally enters the battlefield under my control, creatures I control gain lifelink until end of turn.
Steven, you were talking about how you want to put a stop to all that life shenanigans.
Life gaining.
It's good.
All right, trigger.
What is going on? 30, 37, 36, 43. But I still got my hand on John's life total just in case it's more than that.
It is. They have vigilance as well.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
How big is your 1/1?
My 2/1.
2/1.
It gets frisky.
All right, this one at you and this one at you.
All right. So
2, 3.
So you're going to go to
Yeah,
46.
I gain 3.
I'm going to go to 29. Jeremy's going to go to
35.
35.
What's Steven at?
So he was at 36.
Got it.
What do you at, Parnell?
29.
29.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait, you gained.
I'm at 46.
Okay.
Yep. Go.
Three colorless. That's this. Blue. Trinket Mage.
I think I'm going to trade it for Trinket Mage.
If you only didn't already have that soul ring.
If I didn't have that Soul Ring, I would definitely have. I might take a second Soul Ring, though.
You might have traded your trinkets. Paying attention to that card on top.
Stacking your deck over there?
I don't even know what's in the deck. I can't stack it.
It's frowned upon. Soul Ring.
There's not many options.
That search timer's just going up.
Need a Great Furnace? All right.
Okay. All right.
Trying to dissuade Steven.
Casting that for 2, or you're not casting it?
I'm gonna cast it for.
You got to get a 3/3 for it.
What?
Yeah.
Casting it for 1?
That's
good.
right.
It's good.
Okay.
Pretty sure Steven would have taken an extra soul ring.
Yeah, you would have.
If you did it for 2, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Although my general's ability only costs colored mana, red, white, blue, to do it.
I'm done.
You mean
All right.
American?
You mean
I'll
American?
put another land into play.
Whoa.
So many lands.
You
So
go.
many lands. Who are they illustrated by?
They are all illustrated by Kev Walker.
It's great.
All right,
It's great
so
to hear.
untap. Beginning of my draw phase. Look at the top 2 cards. Put one of them on the bottom. This one on the bottom. And then I draw this one.
Where did the...
No. At the
Steven
beginning
picked
of
it
your
up.
draw phase, look at the top 2 cards from your library and choose one. Put that card on the bottom of your library or sacrifice preferred selection and pay 2 colors and 2 green to draw the card.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you just drew it
I
for the
put,
turn.
I
Okay.
put one and then I drew the other one for the turn.
he can pay 2 green to draw both one time.
2 and 2 green.
2 and 2 green, yeah.
And he has to sacrifice it.
Who are you giving that to?
Who am I giving that to?
Hi. Not him. With all that artifact mana.
Yeah, he's got tons of mana over there.
I'm perplexed right now. I can't do anything about
I'm not
it.
giving it to Justin. He's getting picked on a lot, you know?
Wow, he is just not letting you kind of do anything with Zedger.
Oh,
See, Stevie, if you give that back to me, I'll make sure it doesn't go back to you.
That's not how it works.
Well, I'll make
What?
sure it doesn't go back to you.
You're going to attack with it?
Yeah.
Because if you activate it, give it to them. They're just going to activate it and give it
I
back
might
to you.
attack with it.
Play my land for the turn.
Only time will tell, Stevie.
And
I like how we're all quietly dancing around this Chimera.
Yeah.
Here's my 1 drop.
You made me get an ever-flowing Chalice with a
Here's
trinket
my
mage.
1 drop.
That's a Rancor.
That's a Rancor.
Well, how does that work? Do I get to put
It is
Rancor
your
on something?
Rancor.
I will
It says
not
choose
do that. You have your
choose
Rancor.
new targets for it.
All right. I will attack Justin.
Oh, boy. 24 with 8. Turn that 3 into an 8. Yeah. Shatter Gang.
Shatter Gang indeed. And then I will pass the turn.
You guys, man. You
What?
did not want me to gain a single life.
Just the
You
one
could've-
life.
you
Just
could've-
one life.
You could have given that away for
I
anything.
could have gave it away
That's
for
your
There's a
anything.
lot of stuff you could have
That's on you.
Turns out I should have gave it away for
A boat?
a Descendants Pass so you wouldn't have it.
It could have been anything.
You could have done that. I thought you were going to.
I don't expect Descendants Path to do much.
Oh,
Well,
this is how it starts. Assuming Descendants Path's not going to do anything.
trying to think. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
Take your time.
We're going to play Mincer. The
Sojourner.
Okay.
Okay. There he is. He's Sojourn.
Yep.
He's there.
We're going to
Give away Vencer the Sojourner.
attack Jeremy.
What?
Look at all that
He
mana
said
he's got.
attack Jeremy.
I'm going to sacrifice this enchantment.
Yeah, what's it do?
Puts it to his hand.
Each other player sacrifices an enchantment, and it's going to go into my hand.
Come on, man.
Which one will you choose, Steven?
Thanks.
Sorry.
Just saying.
Thanks a lot.
Now there's going to be an ally there. That's
Now
what's
for
going to
sure.
happen. Now
That
for
is
sure.
definitely that's what's going
Right
to
now.
happen.
I'll take 2.
2.
33.
33 with 2Z.
2Z.
Big Z.
Mm-hmm. He's going to draw.
It's going to be Justin.
Lucky.
Thank goodness.
Everybody
I did
gets
draw
at
some
least 1,
lands.
if not more.
He's very humble.
I don't know if you were.
I'm going to.
I know that we read like almost all the comments. I don't know if you caught the one recently that somebody said.
Really? Just
you know,
him?
how, the director
Yeah,
has
it's
been
target permanent
putting,
you own.
Obviously Rainbow up for
draw.
First Blood.
Yeah.
He said
That is a
you should put
combination.
up Frank
one
Reynolds
would
for
say.
First Blood
Oh,
next time.
Yeah, I can. Well, I can't.
He drew first blood.
Is that Rambo?
No, I made that up.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was pretty good.
As far as I'm concerned, every clip we do should be an Always Sunny clip. But
Yeah,
agreed.
That's, you know.
You're just describing the plot of First Blood.
Oh man. Sorry, I was thinking. My friend Ryan last night showed me just something he saw on Facebook that was like, it was Frank Reynolds in one picture on one of the Halloween episodes where he was dressed as Man Spider.
Yeah.
And then the other one where he was dressed as the Trash Man from the Wrestling for the Troops
Yeah.
episode. And it was I'm gonna butcher the phrase. It's like
Uh-oh. Munda.
you're either the hero or you live long enough to see yourself turn into the villain. Oh no! And a wild Munda has appeared.
Rally.
Was that on top?
It was not.
Oh.
When it enters the battlefield or another ally,
What's
you may
that
look
gonna
at the top 4
splash in?
cards of your library. If you do, reveal any number of ally and put those cards on the top of your library in any order.
You know what card's good with Munda?
Yeah, that would have been a combination, but you don't sack Perplexing Chimera, I'm pretty sure.
I sacrificed a flood stream for an island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an
Oh, the
enchantment.
enchantment. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Is my guy good? You don't want to perplex it?
Yeah, no, I just.
From the grave? Okay.
From
I'm going to
beyond.
look at the top 4. And
Whiff.
I can reveal any number of ally cards
Any number.
and the rest on the bottom.
Any number.
and you keep them on top.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That
That's a tuk-tuk scrapper.
I am well aware of what that one does.
Why don't you relax over there?
Let the class know what that one does.
No, we'll find out when it comes.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to know right now.
It's just
You don't need to know.
waiting patiently in the wings.
Lose a life.
23, 32, 35, 47.
You can keep
I'm
your
at
hand on mine.
34.
They all have
Hey.
lifelink and
Yes,
vigilance.
they do.
I'm at 34.
Oh, Steven's at 34.
I don't really like that Venser, man. Venser scares me.
It is what it is, man.
He does seem.
How big is it? A 2-4?
Zedra? Yeah.
All my guys have vigilance and lifelink.
Goatsy? Goatsy's a 2-4.
Ghostie's a 2-4. Yeah.
Whole goatsy. Wait. Oh, you plussed on Zetrio.
That's correct.
I got it. got it.
I will send everything at Venser. I'll let you decide what you want to do.
And we're going to trade.
You can trade for my 3-2.
Yeah,
you can
we're,
trade for
we're
my.
probably going to get the. That's the lifelink one?
This is the lifelink one. This is the drain one.
I think I want to get the lifelink one.
You want the lifelink one out?
Yeah.
Steven's
All right,
not
so
like writing down.
3, 6, 8, 9 life I gain.
56.
I actually had a person ask me about this. He's like, you guys don't play a lot of planeswalkers. And I was like, well, when you put one on the table, it tends to die.
That's true.
Before you get to activate.
You
it.
said
Alright.
12 life?
He's
I'm at 56.
He gained
Yeah,
9.
they get
3, 6, 7, 8, 9
they
life.
get attacked at times.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, planeswalkers.
Do something sweet.
Draw.
It's kinda
Hey,
scary.
draw a mountain. That's really good.
Hey, that's better
Yeah,
than
I
that.
told him that. I was like, well, they tend to die very quickly.
Dude, I got a block. I'm at 23.
You can only activate that on your return.
It's all right. He's got a block.
I can block on my opponent's turns, though.
It's weak.
It's all right. I need that life, that one life. You can draw those cards. You can give it back to me. I'll give it back to you. It's fine.
Just trades these back and forth.
Oh, well, don't want to, but, you know.
I'm going to play Gilded Lotus.
That's a card.
I've heard.
I wish I had a Perplexing Chimera.
You know what card was compared to Gilded Lotus?
What card was that?
You got to say the name of the card, though.
I'm going to play Keranos, God of Storms.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Everybody's cool?
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's cool? Cool. I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap. Look at the top two. Well. Okay.
I bet it was a card drawn by Kev Walker.
I bet you both of these cards were drawn by Kev Walker.
What?
I'm going to draw this card.
How'd one of those sneak in there? Who drew Humble Defector? Oh, I picked a bad name to try to pronounce.
Let me see it.
Slawomir
I want to try.
Maniac.
I want to try. Let me see it.
Maybe when I give it back to you, you can try.
It's mine.
I am going to cast
Oh boy.
Patron of the Nezumi.
Ooh,
What
would you
is
like to
Patron of the Nezumi?
have any rat offerings?
I do not have any rats to offer,
Okay.
unfortunately. It is a 6/6. Whenever a permanent is put into an opponent's graveyard, that player loses 1 life. And I will pass the turn after that.
You want to give me your
Good
signet?
turn.
I'll take a signet.
Probably really give you a mountain.
Yeah, I'll take a mountain too. That's fine.
You only have 1 mountain, though. Don't
I
like
mean,
the same.
currently I have a Terramorphic Expanse in my hand. But
No, I'll straight. I'm just gonna
Just gonna chill.
and gain my 1 life.
Gain your 1.
Yeah,
gain
I got
1,
35.
draw 1.
Yep.
I'm just gonna draw 1 and then 1 for the turn. Whee! Well, this changed quickly.
How quickly?
How quickly did
Quickly.
it change?
More quickly than I
Changed
anticipated.
So quickly that you would have thought it was Superman.
That's super quick. He does it like
Fairy smoke.
he does it like that.
Mm.
That's fine.
Sure.
What color will you choose?
That's a hard decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Looks like black or white right now. And I guess
we're gonna choose black.
sorry, Cleastro, you're not getting in there.
He's
No
not.
healing's going to be happening.
And then I'm gonna play a
Oh
Sphere of
boy.
Safety.
Well,
Fear of safety.
like I said, that
Man.
kind of puts up its little bubble.
What's up the defenses?
Then
It's building its own wall. We're paying for it right now.
We are going to be paying for
I'm
it.
done.
I wonder what card I could have put on top of my library.
So tuk scrapper. Tuk.
No, I was going to cast on your card.
I can't let it live.
Stupid 5th edition counterspell too. Isn't it?
Yeah. That's a 6th edition one.
Whatever.
It's even worse. It has a symbol on it.
I like the 6th edition one. Fine.
I understand that
Whatever.
was going to go, but eventually these were going to go. You're going to, what, you're going to stop playing allies?
Maybe. Go. You know what? Oh, where's it at? Coming at you.
I'll walk.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I will. That's right. Humble
Lose
Defector.
2-1. Yeah. Not his 2-1, but
I need him to get an artifact.
yeah.
Try me. That's right. Putting the defenses up.
Why is that, Steven?
No reason.
No reason.
Go.
Ha-ha! Humble Defector.
All right, now Justin has 1 million mana, and we didn't kill him soon
All right.
enough.
Keranos. 3 damage.
Yep.
Man, is there a 3/3 commander over there?
Zoo!
I think we don't you, I want that to stick around.
Sure.
I do not want that to stick around.
I agree.
You
I
know
also
what I
want to
don't
stick
want
around.
to stick around?
Paducah Gardner? Me
Nah,
either.
just John's life total. 53.
Yeah, that's an okay.
I don't want that to stick around. That's not good.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I can think of a couple reasons.
Is one of them.
How
the
much
rank
does
where
it
that's
cost
all
to
in my hand?
sacrifice an enchantment?
2 and a green.
2 and a green?
4
So it costs
mana.
4 mana to do.
I'm gonna
4 mana.
tap for 6, and I'm gonna play Combustible Gearhulk.
Oh boy.
Here's a battlefield. Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If that player doesn't, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then Combustible Gearhulk deals that much damage to that player equal to a total convertible mana cost. Who's the lowest life total to make? Jeremy. Jeremy, what would you like me to do?
Should have been.
Oh, John will just take it.
I know.
I mean, Jeremy should just take it.
I should just take it. He's
But-
got a lot of big creatures
He's
in
got
there.
so much mana.
But what will you do? You know what? If you want to mill it, mill it.
You know, I'm gonna take it.
All right. So top 3.
Brick, brick,
Top three.
brick.
5.
5. There we
Okay.
go. That's how it's supposed to be. Good job, Combustible Gearhulk.
27.
Now, if this was standard, that would have hurt.
5?
Yes.
Man.
5 mana, 5/5 that deals 5 when it comes into play. That's
I've had that card deal 6 to me every time in limited. It's the highest it's ever been, and it's just like, meh, all right.
I'm going to play Duretti.
Now this could get a little stupid.
This is gonna get ugly.
Scrap Savant. And I'm going to plus discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many. I'm going to discard this stupid Dormant Volcano and a Junk Diver and draw 2.
I wouldn't
like
have
your
guessed
favorite
Coral
card.
Atoll.
Yeah, and Dormant Volcano.
Yeah.
A lot of winners here.
All game winners.
All game winners. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Let's attack Steven.
costs 2 mana to attack me.
John. Let's attack John.
You got 2 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it costs exactly 2 mana to attack me.
Sure.
6k damage. You're,
You're dead.
47.
Took 6k.
You better
Humble-
ship that this
humble
way.
Oh,
Defector.
man.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
1,
So after all that just happened.
2.
He's humble.
And I am going to pass the turn.
Here we go.
Top 2.
That's permanent from a graveyard. Okay. No permanents have bitten the dust quite yet.
Well, it's going to be this one. This one's just irrelevant right now.
Oh, except for that Venser many turns ago, but I forgot that one.
I think what we're going to do is
Took Scrapper. Just not gonna.
play
It wasn't even
Rancor
going to go after yours.
It will
On
it
Shattergang
was
Brothers?
eventually.
Yeah, that's perfectly
Yes.
fine.
That's fine.
I'm tapped out.
And then tap 3, sacrifice Rancor. Everybody else sacrifices an enchantment.
No.
No problem.
lose
Yours,
one.
sir. Enchantment.
And you lose 1.
Please sacrifice that.
Sorry.
So
You had a
Steven
chance to kill him.
goes to 34.
He accepts.
Hey, just come back out and then do the same thing.
And just like Karanos comes back out.
Justin
Does the
goes
same
to 22.
thing. Hope I draw a Vandal Blast.
22 and then 34 for Steven.
Be the greatest thing.
Oh
No,
yeah, it didn't go to my graveyard.
It doesn't go to the graveyard.
Yeah, 23.
Oh, whenever it's going to, 23. I guess.
So you still have 23.
Gain that life back.
It's not whenever.
The
hands
sphere
run out
did, though.
permanents.
So Stevie lost one
Yeah,
for
Steven's
sphere.
at 34.
I see how it's going to be, Jeremy.
What's that?
Well, you'll find out.
How's
Will
it gonna be?
Yeah, you started a war.
Do you have to sack an enchantment?
No,
I
it's
did.
each other player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he
You
does.
sack one of your.
Got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I figured it
You
out.
sack your thing. They do their thing.
It's just, is it artifacts as well? Do that.
Artifact
Yeah,
creatures
artifacts,
and enchantments.
creatures, and enchantments.
A little
are the
bit of
3.
everything.
A little bit of everything. I like it.
Everything.
Steven.
Nah, bro. He's black.
Oh, he's black.
He ain't
I
got
forgot-
flying.
I forgot it was black instead of white.
All
All right.
right. Me.
Ha ha!
The moat. I don't think you guys
Now, that's just
understand how much I
Now
love
that's
moats.
just attack Steven. Okay.
Moats are my
You said
favorite.
pass?
I'm not going to attack into that or that.
Yeah, you can bring it. I'll kill it.
I think that's a good trade for you.
Okay,
You know,
walking.
if you wipe out every creature they have,
With
or
my
you're one creature.
6/6.
Maybe.
But you don't have to do that.
He's
You don't
got
have to do
2 3s. Oh, no, there's.
Yeah, I'm gonna gain 1.
He would only kill 2 creatures. It would just be a 2-for-1.
Steven's at 35.
8 toughness.
Yeah, I love
9
that.
toughness.
Gosh, it's so tough.
So tough.
Those allies, they're resilient.
They are resilient.
Most of them died. Horrible deaths. But uh-huh. 2 colorless mana.
Crown of Doom.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
What does Crown of Doom do?
It says whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
And then,
For 2 mana, I can give it to someone that's not me. Target player other than Crown of Doom's owner gains control of it. Huh. Who are you going to attack? I can't give it to Jeremy. Because he'll just sacrifice it to make us all sacrifice an artifact.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. We're not giving it to Jeremy. We're going to give it to John. She has the most life. You can have.
The crown. Heavy as the head. Now, can you play that only during your turn?
correct.
Heavy as the head. That
I'm also
wears
going to
that
play
crown.
Despotic.
All right.
Scepter.
You want to read us that one?
It says tap very target permanent you own.
Oh, that
Yeah.
looks sweet.
Just tap it?
Yes. Yes, it is just tap. All right. Crown of Doom over here.
Doom.
I would like my cards immediately.
Doom.
You can give it back to me. No, don't give it to Jeremy. It's the opposite of good.
Steven, you can destroy it at any time.
You can.
Anytime you want.
It's true.
Don't act like you
John,
can't.
I gave you this so you could target someone.
I get it.
You know, I'm helping you help
It's
you.
okay.
Help you to help you.
Yeah.
Helping you. Helping you.
All right. Well,
It's time for Tazri.
It's not time for Tazri yet.
You're mistaken.
Not
Very
coming out yet.
strong ability Tazri has.
It is a very strong
Yes.
ability.
You usually need 10 mana.
I'm gonna play that.
Looks like you only need 5. 2.
Well,
I have two of them.
2 of them.
Playing overboard yet?
Not yet.
Come on,
unfortunately, Kev Walker, not to overboard.
John April did.
That's right.
Avon did?
All right,
John Avon?
two,
John Avon, yeah.
five.
We do know, however, that his nice name is John Avon. But
Correct.
It's too late. People have already commented.
Hero of the Gomafada.
Oh, that's a really powerful one.
When it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, creatures you control gain indestructible,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
which triggers this and this and this. So we're gonna do that.
Way to go, Steven. All right, well, let's lose life. 22, 26, 34, 46.
I have 33 for Steven.
He
gained
gained
a
a
life.
life from
Got it.
Drew.
34. And I'm at what?
46.
Okay, I messed that up. I thought I
Oh,
was
wait.
48.
You were at 48.
All right.
yeah, he took one away from
I
me.
am wrong.
Gum
I just
bag.
made everyone lose
All right,
one.
now they all have vigilance.
Ugh.
Now I get to do this.
Justin, you had an opportunity to kill that too, and you didn't do it.
Kill what?
The drain or the vigilance. You just decided not to.
With your 3.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you're right.
I actually don't care too much about that, but I guess I'll take it.
Chasm Guide?
Yeah,
Go through the chasms?
this is a Chasm Guide.
You know, you can get rid of that very easily.
Do what?
I think
The
he
Chasm
does- I
Guide?
think he
Yeah,
does now.
I got it. All right, I'm
Crown
ready.
of Doom.
I'm ready to.
Rumble?
I'm ready to rumble
In the jungle or out of it?
I don't think he's going to go in the jungle at all.
in the jungle. Everything at ready.
Right here.
Actually, no. I'm gonna give this to you, and then everything at ready.
They get +2.
Plus two, plus
two.
so.
Trigger.
So basically, this is gonna hit it, and these two are gonna get blocked, I assume.
Yes, he's going to go to 2.
Sure. And kill your trinket. My guys live. Your guy goes to 2,
You lose 1.
and you lose 1 to your trinket.
No.
21.
20. I'm
20.
at 20.
20. All right. Go ahead.
Crown of Doom. All right. I will draw. All right, that's an interesting one.
How interesting is it?
It's mildly interesting.
I don't know. Take it away, Jim.
I'm gonna crack an Evolving Wilds while you do your thing.
Okay. I'm going to tap a mountain and play Faithless Looting.
1 mountain.
1 mountain. Faithless Looting.
Okay.
1, 2. Oh boy, that was a poor card to have in Russian. That is true.
All right, I'm gonna get a mountain.
What is it?
You'll see it eventually.
He'll play it, and then he'll be like, I don't know what this says.
I am going to
Hope so.
discard Sky Diamond and Reverberate.
Reverberate.
Yeah,
That card's really good.
Doesn't seem like he has time to be copying
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
He also only has the 3 red, so.
He has to kill the Lotus.
Oh, he does have to kill.
He's 6 red.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll tap for 4. Play this Russian trading post.
There you go.
Yeah, that Oracle text would be just the.
Pay 1, just tap it.
Just-
Discard a card, gain 4 life.
You know what? I'm just gonna get my phone out because
Oracle.
there's
Makes it
no.
go.
There's no.
Are you
Yeah, it makes
sacrificing
four
an
life.
It
artifact
makes
to
a
draw
lot.
a
It
card?
makes a lot of things.
Sacrifice an artifact to draw a card.
But I'll do that on
Sacrifice a creature to get an artifact
on
back out
other
of your
people's
graveyard.
turns.
I think.
I'll tap 3, play Golden Lotus for 2, tap 1, and then
So you got 2, 3
another
in your pool.
1 to play Filigree Familiar.
Filigree familiar.
Seems familiar.
Gain 2.
Yep, I'm gonna
22.
gain 2. 22. Then I'm going to sacrifice Crown of Doom to Duretti.
Return. Sky Diamond? Truck Diver?
I'm
Forge Master?
gonna return Delta Forge Master.
That's gross.
I do lose one from Patron of the Nizumi.
No, you don't. Goes to my graveyard.
Well, that.
Oh, the Drady does. I thought you meant that.
So each of you.
Each of you
Yeah.
lose one.
21.
33.
What? Way to go, Justin.
What? What do you mean, way to go?
I think that's sufficient.
I don't know baseball signals. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass the turn and look up.
Look up
Trading post.
Trading
trading
post.
post. All right. Look at the top two.
I bet it was a Kev Walker art.
Yeah. That's going on the bottom. Let's get drawn. That's pretty good. Let's see. We're going to draw 2 cards.
You can stack it.
What?
I see you looking at it. You can stack it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to debate if I should give this to you.
I would like it for you to give it to me, but
I know you would. I'm going to sacrifice this. Each other player sacrifices a creature.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Thinking going to make me not do that?
well, the sacrifice has already happened. There's nothing you can do
Yeah.
about that.
Not that. Sure.
You don't get an opportunity to bury it. Or I don't know.
I could give it to him.
Give what? Seedra?
Yeah, I could just give it away.
You
And
could
I'm
give
going-
Seedra.
one-
You
I'm
can
going
do
to
that.
sacrifice Filigree Familiar. What are you going to sacrifice?
Debating.
Well, I'm going to draw my card.
Well, 1, 2. So
Okay.
you're going to lose 1. You're going to lose 1. You're going to lose 1. You just put that guy back. So,
yeah, but the hum would affect her. I still get about that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just lose the 1 from that. And
I
since
don't
you
really
put
need
this in here-
vigilance, do I?
I'll go to 20.
I'll lose one.
John goes to 47. Stephen goes to 32.
I think my little healer's actually a little better.
Yeah, Hero's
Luckily,
been,
I still have my
he's
Teferi's
been
moat here,
putting in some work.
It has been.
9, you say?
so that I may not be attacked by Jeremy's shenanigans.
What?
Note up.
Yeah, I mowed it up.
If only there was a way Jeremy could.
Break said mode.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wild Ricochet? All right.
That costs mana, but you did just get Wild Ricochet.
I did.
Pretty sure that says target instant or sorcery, but
Oh, it does.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Thought so.
still
That
got
makes
it.
more sense.
Wouldn't make
You can't make a new ranker.
But, in case you're wondering, he's got Wild Ricochet.
Okay.
I happen to have
A Wild Ricochet?
a wild ricochet.
All right.
Don't make me sacrifice an enchantment, please. I would hate to do that.
I'm going to pay...
Black and a green.
He won't do it.
I won't do that.
He won't do that.
That one's... No.
I will not do it.
I refuse.
All right. I'm going to attack Suarez.
For what?
It is currently
Yeah, I'll
8
take 8.
trampled.
39. Hey, welcome back to the regular game of Commander.
Thank you.
I'm sure it won't be long before you are not at 38. Or 39.
Only time will tell.
That's true.
Hmm.
Somewhere in and around your turn.
Well, that's upsetting. I'm going to move to my discard.
So many cards.
I do. I have 8
So many
currently.
cards.
I'm going to discard this Butcher Ogre
Woo!
org
All right,
that I can't cast
going to draw.
because Kev Walker apparently doesn't believe in mana fixing.
That is true.
He does not.
There's a lot of basics in there.
A lot of basics.
Yeah. There's one non-basic. It's very good.
Chase Valerian.
There he is.
Now, that card is meant to be shared in this
It
deck.
is.
Is it?
Yes.
Everyone draw.
Everybody
All
gets
right.
one.
It's supposed to be shared, is all I'm saying. But you do what you.
Everybody draw a card.
Yeah.
Talked him into it. You see that?
I did see it.
Hey, Leroy, you see that? Talk me into it.
2,
You like my mana base over here?
4,
I'm a big
5,
fan.
6, 7,
Great.
8, 9. So we will leave Holland Fountain untapped.
9, huh? Oh,
Ooh.
oh boy.
All right.
I'm gonna lose 1. Go to 19. I'm gonna put a goat in play.
All right.
So we count numbers, right?
Hold on.
You didn't give anything away to gain the advantage from it.
How?
Because that's
He
you
killed
own.
me. He killed. I didn't have it. He killed me.
What do we have? Creatures. What do I got?
You have artifacts and
I
creatures.
don't think
in
you want to
play.
sack anything. I think you want more permanents to go
I
in your.
do think I want more permanents. So, yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So
Because, well, I get this back is the thing. Like if I sack it.
You do.
So,
But if you don't, you
in
get to
your
warp it.
hand.
Yeah.
So you have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14.
I have 13.
Jeremy?
12.
12.
Now our graveyards get shuffled in as well.
And what is? Why don't you read us whole Warp World?
Each player shuffles all permanents he or she owns into his or her library, then reveals that many cards from the top of his or her library. Each player puts all
Graveyards.
artifact,
Graveyards,
creatures,
right.
lands,
That's right.
then puts all enchantments, then puts all cards revealed that way that weren't put into play on the bottom.
Okay.
Hits everything but planeswalkers,
Instants,
instants, and
sorcerers.
sorceries. Who's commander? If you don't shuffle it, you don't get it.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I mean, I have to, right? Like I can't.
You can choose. Anytime
can
it goes
exile it.
anywhere, you can
Yeah,
exile
it's
it.
a replacement effect.
Oh, that's true.
How many
So-
do I have? 12?
So I
you're
have
getting 11.
11 then? Is that still
Sure.
because it's not being shuffled into my library?
I think that. Well, what is? Let me read Warp World real quick.
Shuffle, and then it counts. Or it counts how many permanents you had. Then reveals that many cards. Yeah. That many being the key.
the number
Alright,
that was shuffled.
I'm an active player. Cut this.
You sure are. No question about that.
Does it happen at the same time? It just goes.
They all happen at the same
Except for
Yeah.
enchantments. Enchantments are last.
Yeah, your spells come in though. It'll all happen simultaneously, but we see yours.
All right,
first.
13 for you, Steven.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That was not
You
good.
hit
No.
That was not good, Stevie.
you got a lot of lands though.
Yeah. You lost your donut and your harmless and your
No, it
thieves
shuffles
auction.
them. It puts them on bottom.
What's my bottom right?
Oh, okay. So
That's
you didn't
all
lose them.
lands for the rest.
Lands and an orange
and an
annex.
orange annex.
That's not bad. I'm really hoping I can hit some lands.
That actually is not that
It's not
bad.
horrible. It's
No.
not horrible. Not from where he was at.
No.
All right. Cut
And
me
you
up.
Get, you get a scry one. Well, you eventually will get a scry one.
How many do I get?
I had you at 12.
All right.
Hey, that's close. Oh, I forgot you didn't get the Venser.
I don't get the Venser.
Not the worst.
So these are all going to enter at the same time.
We'll worry about triggers
Okay.
after the fact. I have 14. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
No, they just come into play.
So I get 11.
You have 11, yeah.
Everything coming into play tapped.
One.
Or?
No, it
No.
just comes into play.
Two.
Unless specifically it says comes
Gotcha.
into play tap.
We shuffled these, right?
3,
You put them on the bottom.
Bottom.
4,
Any order.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so
No.
spells don't, right?
No.
Spells go on the bottom of your library. You did end up with very big dragons. Very big dragons.
All right, so
You're welcome.
Thanks. I mean, I lost a lot of land.
This is 9 life. They all end at the same time.
Yeah.
And I can shoot it 3 at a time, wherever I want it. I want to shoot it around.
Yeah,
a little.
3, 3, 3.
Yeah.
I assume this one's irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Trample and menace. Both irrelevant.
Okay. Well, that one's good.
This one was good. Okay.
Most diabolical ally. What's that enchanting?
It's going to end up enchanting.
Let's pay white.
White Dwarf Phyrexian.
It's going to end up enchanting this guy.
I pay 2 life or a white.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot my my triggers. Who's at the highest life total?
You.
Me.
Stephen Green.
Steven after you.
I would like you to take 6.
26 for Steven.
What are you at, Jeremy?
I am currently at 26.
That's what I thought. All right. You're even. You're odd. All right. You take 3.
23.
I'm gonna. I didn't.
Scry. Yeah. I don't like that card. I'll be the first to announce.
I'm a little scared of it being in play.
Which one?
Everything we have right now is an artifact,
Hmm.
in addition to their other types.
It's still my turn, by the way.
Correct.
It is.
Yeah, 100%.
At the end of each player's turn, tap all untapped creatures he or she controls that did not attack this turn. Angel's Trumpet deals 1 damage to that player for each creature tapped.
I'm
this
gonna.
turn, by the way.
I'm gonna cast Cedar.
Just by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to get it tapped. But
I don't think it does that for. Did not attack this turn. All right. Well, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Whether it means that or not, I don't know.
It didn't turn. We can
attacking
check.
It's
this.
a legacy card.
creatures to
Yeah.
tap. Each player's turn. Tap all untapped creatures.
We'll get a
We'll
little.
look it up.
We'll get a little oracle because a lot of times they say if they could attack and didn't.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that one doesn't. It's also pre
All right.
6th edition.
I am actually gonna sack this instead of tap it because I don't want to draw it.
Or do lands? Oh, you cast things. Okay. Can we get the oracle text on Angel's Trumpet? Just to
No, bit 25.
triple check.
25.
Tap all untapped creatures that player controls that didn't attack this turn.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
exactly what it
Dude,
says.
it takes one, or I take one.
You take one, I think.
It deals 1 damage to that player for each creature tapped.
All
This
right,
way.
24.
Apparently, this Warp World wanted this game to end quickly.
Only for me.
I don't know.
I'm
Still
the
plenty-
only one with no creatures.
Plenty of game left. You have a Zedru right there.
You all done, Stevie?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's a good one. Of course. Just short.
I'm gonna sacrifice Scalding Tarn
Also,
during your turn.
that gives them all vigilance. That's the first part. Attacking creatures.
Yeah, all.
All creatures.
That makes sense. I'm going to sack my Bloodstained Mire and lose one.
Suarez goes to 38.
And I'm at 18. If anyone caught that.
Who has. Justin, you have 8 Shatter Gang?
Yes.
Two
gonna-
Zedru.
Yep.
And he has 2
I'll take
Zedru.
the 2 as well.
Yes.
And
Suarez
Wait, I don't
has
wanna do
7
that.
or
I'm gonna get
6
an island.
Karanos.
Just an island will do.
Play General Tazri.
Tazri.
Trigger
For 4.
for 4.
Yeah.
Stevie, you're still at the highest life.
No, that's untrue. You are.
Well, I can't target myself.
It's his opponent, doesn't it?
No, it says
No,
target,
target
player.
player,
I could.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to do that. So we'll
He's just not going to do it.
just ignore the fact that I
So,
could.
Stevie goes to 20.
That's correct.
20.
Probably. Going to die.
Probably.
Got some.
I got some action, but I mean, John could
Cap you?
almost mow me down.
Mow you down right now. All right. I'm going to get a shapeshifter.
Yeah, he's about to mow me down.
I wasn't sure what I was going to have to get with that steam vent, so I took the damage just to be safe.
That's probably fair.
So we're going to have 10.
I'm gonna respond to you casting.
Okay.
Suarez
This one.
'Cause
36,
that could
right?
get
I'm at 36 currently.
crazy. I'm gonna activate Desolate White House.
Sure.
What are we getting?
A card.
Could be anything.
I do not believe I'm gonna have time to cast this, so I'll discard it.
They're good?
That happens.
So it comes in as this, which triggers this and this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at
Two separate
Two
fives.
separate fives.
5
5 by 5.
and the pike.
Those are StarCraft references.
I see what you guys did there.
Actually, they're aliens references. And StarCraft took them.
They're StarCraft references now.
Jeremy, you
It
take
won't matter.
10.
Ooh.
Well,
That's
Jeremy has all the
13.
powerful creatures there.
He does. I kind of want him kind of dying. Whatever creature you control, there's damage with a +1/+1 counter. Okay. All my guys have menace and trample. So
And vigilance
and vigilance.
from Angel's Trumpet.
Thank you, Angel's Trumpet. Parnell.
Yeah.
You get blocked. Menace can be blocked by artifact colors.
Menace is just 2 or more. It's not intimidate.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, he can block.
So, yeah,
He's playing
intimidate.
artifacts.
How much damage do you have in play currently? 1 million?
7. So that's 12. So 16 total.
All right, I feel pretty safe.
Potentially.
Stevie, I'm going to pay 4 to attack you with 5, and this is going to come at you.
So 4 at me. Well, we know Steven's taken 5 to go to 15.
And I'm going to 32.
What were you at? You were at 38?
I guess I could have tapped that.
He was
but
at
I
36,
didn't,
right?
so.
Because you played the.
Yeah, I
Well,
could have.
You can't.
He had the
I
shot
messed it up.
that he came into play on tap.
Yeah, I'm at 32.
Yes.
That's my 4 life paying to attack Steven.
Okay.
And then what do you have, Justin?
Well, I'm currently at 18.
Yes. And what are you going to do about that?
These have trample and
Menace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I'm going to sacrifice
Yep.
the Foundry of the Consoles.
Sure.
Fuck.
Yep.
I'll take 1, and then I'm going to get a mirror. Mirror. I'll go to 17.
Steven, you go to 15,
He's at 15.
and then I take 4.
No, you only.
No,
These
they attacked.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you take 1.
Takes 2.
2.
You had 2 creatures.
Oh,
30.
You had 2 creatures.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have took all that damage, but
Wait.
mistakes were made. I paid 4.
Okay, done.
Yep.
All right.
What you got going on?
That's a good question. Very good question. All right.
Now I hope you don't have Vandal Blast. That would not be very fun.
It would not. It would not be very fun.
I'd be dead.
We'd all be dead.
You'll be dead.
Everything would be gone except for Justin's permanence.
Yeah, I don't though. So there's that.
So there's that.
It's okay. I have lands in my hand. And a wild ricochet.
We know that.
Lands in your hands.
Because these lands will make you dance.
They can dance if they want to.
Well, but if they don't dance, they're not my friends.
No friends of yours, Stephen. I've heard that before. That's true. I'm gonna flashback.
No.
Faithless looting.
I'm gonna wild ricochet.
You won't.
He would like to, but he
you
can't.
won't. All right.
The
1, 2. You're gonna do me no good.
Spotify Throwback Thursday recently was synthesizer, like
Oh no.
80s. And that was
Dame arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Safety Dance.
Dome.
No.
Dome.
And Cars. Here in my car. All
X or
those.
less.
It was
I get it.
quite the adventure.
I bet. You're doing a lot of counting. I don't like
Get
it.
some Phil Collins on there too,
7,
yeah?
8, 9.
You had to get some Phil
Just
Collins.
enough.
I didn't listen to the
10?
whole thing, but yeah,
Oh,
probably.
there has to be some Phil Collins.
I don't doubt it.
Potentially.
He ruled the 80s.
He did.
Because Mindstone only costs
I believe
1.
that's Michael Jackson with his rhinestone encrusted
No,
glove.
that it was him. Okay.
That ruled the 80s?
Yeah.
I'd say Prince ruled the
I'll
80s.
discard these two.
Jackson was like the late 80s, early 90s, right?
That's true.
Thriller was
Why don't we
86.
There were many kings
Well,
of many
Bad was like
provinces.
84?
Was it 84?
Something like
Early?
that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I know I had Bad on vinyl growing up.
All right. My first,
Me and John aren't old enough for that. We only had
that's
cassettes.
not true.
you know?
My first vinyl record was Rakim.
Oh, nice.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well, ours
5.
was vastly
6.
different.
Sorry.
Mine was
1, 2, 3, 4,
country music,
5.
probably.
Mindslaver.
Whoa.
One short, right? Okay, there.
5.
That's
I will
That's
wild
pretty good.
ricochet that.
You might be Wild Ricochet something of my choice.
I think you're taking my turn.
Never know.
Well,
You think I'm taking yours?
I said I don't think you are taking mine, and if you
No.
are taking my turn, you are wasting your time.
So, Jeremy could definitely just put me out of my misery.
You
it's
should.
Pretty close, yeah.
Oh, there's not 17,
But you could take his turn
7,
and then
11,
not attack and have all his creatures.
16, 17. He can kill you.
Math checks out, Jeremy.
Yeah, the math
math checks out.
Just trying to give him some hope, you know.
What is enchanted creature in the hand?
+1/+0
I
Your-
think, I think I'm gonna.
The mirror can block though.
Yeah, I
He's
can.
not scared.
I think I'm going. Oh man, that's just not gonna.
Choice is yours.
And yours
But he
alone.
does have to
I
attack
know.
with those. So
I do have to attack.
if he wants to block.
Or go to 16.
Well, either pay. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not where I want to be. It's just not where I want to be.
Well, you can't attack Steven.
I can't. It's not worth it. I'd rather just lose one.
No
life
one.
and not
It's
do
not worth it to attack me at all.
I think
Excuse me. I'm not doing anything.
I'm gonna die at John's turn if John's alive. What, John? What are you at?
30.
Okay, that's what I had. Yep. Jeremy,
You gonna slaver me?
show me what you're working with. I'll pass the turn. Take 2. Go to 15.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm gonna ping this. Put a +1/+1 counter.
Yep. Very nice.
All
All right. I'm just gonna take these and put it in my hand.
Yep.
Oh, you drew a land, so that's good. Illustrated by Kev Walker.
Illustrated by
by
Kev
the
Walker.
way,
Maybe you don't want to play that land.
Jeremy, your hand's
Surprisingly.
not.
No,
Well-
it's not great.
Well, you say that.
Is there like a hope Kev Walker didn't draw a Teamer Battle Rage or something along that line?
I got you, son. Just remember, when it comes
Don't
around,
look at him.
I got you. Although John can easily kill me too, so
Okay, John's at
Easily is a
30.
strong word, but
Man, 30's
30's a lot of life.
There's a lot of life.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was
He's got a
playing
lot.
recklessly with it.
Yeah, well, they have vigilance. So there is that.
Or you could put his shields down.
Well,
Or you can put his shields down
Not exactly.
and let me attack him and kill him.
All right.
You can. You choose not to attack. Then they
All
tap
right.
and take damage.
Provoke. I'm going to provoke my mirror. Untapped target creature. I don't. Jeremy doesn't control,
Yes.
and it blocks his turn if able. Draw a
All right.
card. Hey, look at that.
Also illustrated by Kev Walker.
Also illustrated by Kev
I feel like you
Walker.
should have provoked General Tazri,
Why?
Why would I do that?
so he can't cast it and activate it.
All three of them.
These are going at John.
But why? He must block if able.
He will block if able.
How much?
10 and 7, so 17 total
This is 7.
currently.
Yeah,
You gotta
it
block
is-
it with a black creature, though.
It is fear.
What does this do?
Gives if one of my
I
creatures
don't have to
takes
block with a
damage,
black creature.
it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Any creature can block Dragon's Shadow.
No, it
That
says
is fear.
Yeah,
Fear.
which means black or artifact.
Yeah.
And everything's an artifact.
Yeah.
So
But-
everything can block it.
It still has fear.
Yep, it doesn't not.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I can block with any creature.
I didn't say you couldn't block. I just
Anyways,
said it had
7
fear.
power.
Yes.
What does this do?
Whenever a creature you control is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on
Is
it.
dealt damage.
Yes.
Got you.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage.
I get it. 14.
Go slay the wolf, John.
17 currently.
So let's
Or never
assume that
come
you
back.
can ping this, make it 8.
well, I'm not
Justin-
doing anything.
Justin can.
And
Justin is the one who's
okay,
in
you can't
control.
ping and double. So let's
I am
assume you could double that.
the puppet.
14,
Dance, monkey, dance.
18, 19.
This is 10.
It's like was a
okay.
NSYNC
So
old
17.
music video. That was like the big
or
thing.
24.
24 if you can
when I was
double
in
it.
high school.
Yes.
Was that? I thought it was Backstreet Boys.
All right,
It
I'm
was,
gonna
no strings attached.
take it.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the damage.
He's going to take it.
all right. Before damage, Psychotic Fury.
I knew we had a
on-
double strike somewhere.
on
Double
Bladewing the Risen. You
Sure.
can thank Kev Walker for that.
Draw card.
Yeah, draw a card.
All right.
Oh, so
take an extra
10,
5.
15, 22. 22. You're at 8.
Yeah, 22.
All right. That's not good. Steven might
You know
burn
what?
me out.
That is exactly what I was going to do.
Great.
So-
But you know what? I had to ensure that it wasn't
At you?
The old face. The old
My
face.
turn,
wait.
And Justin,
Thanks.
don't let him
Thanks.
anywhere near points.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You must discard.
And you have to make that decision.
Yeah.
Well, this seems scary, doesn't it? Let's discard this Chandra. Probably wouldn't have done that one.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what are you at? I don't like what you just did to me.
I am at 13, and it was
Don't
not
try
my
and
fault.
make.
Yeah,
Don't
Jeremy,
even.
what a
You
jerk.
just said I was what I was gonna do
I'm going to take
It was
John.
going to go at him.
for 2.
Okay.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Wait, because he doesn't want to take a damage.
I don't want to take. It's going to tap it. Also, he'll block with a 1/1, and it's just more value to get one of
I
your.
can't
dudes.
imagine you can do
I
6
can
and
do-
can't do 8, so I'm gonna take 2.
I can do 0 damage.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
do
at
Zedger
6.
damage?
Yes. And now you have 2 Zedger damage. I've spread the Zedger damage around. He's infected
Are
everyone.
we going to Whirlpool again? That would be great.
I can't do that.
That
Find
would
a
be
way.
Fantastic.
Wish I
Life
could ask the people at home if I play the
finds a
land. I
way.
think I did. I'm just going to go with I did.
We'll have to wait a few days to find out.
Can I phone a friend?
What you got?
Director who's supposed to be paying attention.
I thought he played the island, but I don't know.
Okay.
I did.
Director said he played
Director
the
said
Who
island.
can really know?
Director who sits there and just shakes his head at
You're
our
up.
shenanigans.
All right. It's a lot of untapped mana.
It is a lot.
You know what he has?
A wild ricochet.
That wild ricochet.
Well aware he has
still.
wild ricochet.
Yeah, cast a spell.
You mean an instant
Okay.
or sorcery?
This
Yeah.
was,
Or
this was a
sorcery.
poor Wild Ricochet game. I
Well,
realized
I've had
that
it the
and I
whole
was-
game.
And I was like, let me get rid of this Reverberate. I don't think it's going to be doing anything.
I'm gonna play Talus Paladin.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
I'm going to respond.
Wild ricochet.
Route.
We're going to ablation your...
Hagra Diabolus?
Hagra
Which one?
The actual one.
So this is in response to me playing Talus Paladin.
Yes.
That shuffles it and I draw 2?
Yes.
That is correct, sir.
The most diabolical ally this side of Seagate.
Cut. Draw 2. This guy comes in with a +1/+1 counter, and all my guys gain lifelink. This guy triggers to shoot someone for 4.
Yep.
It's Justin, actually.
What life are you at, Steven?
15.
13.
Steven's. Oh, yeah.
You're at 17.
Yeah, it's
I'm
actually
at
just...
I'm at 15. I
Okay,
lost.
you too.
I lost 2.
Oh.
It's your Angel's Trumpet.
You only lose one, not
Thank
per
you.
creature.
No, it's
That's
it's
per creature.
one.
Each creature
Damage
tapped
to,
this
for
way.
each
wow.
creature tapped this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours Idris tapped and you took a damage.
No,
from
no,
that.
No, he
would
attacked you.
Oh,
for
you
two.
attacked me. Just had vigilance somehow.
Because
That's
it
what
does.
Angel's
Oh,
Trumpet does.
duh.
That's why I did it. I was
You're
like, I
right.
got to attack. I have to.
Debating on who I want this to go at.
All right,
Is
so
it 4?
tied.
Oh, it's
13.
it's definitely coming at Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, shoot you for the 4.
Shoot.
You can only shoot
Blade
players.
ones?
You only shoot
No, it can
players.
only shoot players.
Counter?
9.
Attack me with all that. Disrespectful, I tell you.
It felt like I wasn't even there
I know.
when it happened.
You
Just
did it.
my vision went
Full
blank.
consciousness.
My vision went blank. Not aware of what happened. Oh man, you're gonna have so
Resolute
much
Blade
fun
Master.
with that
Wild Ricochet.
Nope. Trigger.
that
Dull strike.
black one,
5 more?
marionette thing, right?
Jeremy,
Come on, man.
I'm just gonna take you out, buddy.
I'm at 4, right?
You mean his giant creatures?
They have double lifelink. Just throwing that out there.
This gives double strike, right?
It does give double strike. You are right.
That's really good against his creatures.
You're
They
at
get
4?
+1/+1 counters.
I'm at 4.
Can they not block it?
Both of these are Jeremy, General Tazari at Justin.
So this is a
So
Two.
3-2
They
and a
have menace,
2-2.
right?
They have menace.
All right. Well, I'm taking.
6, and I'm gonna gain that 6.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna
they have
gain
menace
it.
too.
You're gonna
Yeah,
gain
I'm
it from
dead.
me. I'm gonna go to 9.
You do get to kill one of these. Your choice for the group.
no. They have menace, right? I can't block with
You can block with 2. You have to
Yeah,
block
they-
with
they
2
have menace.
creatures.
Oh, 2 creatures.
Must
that's right.
block. Yeah. So you could choose one of these to get rid of
We'll get rid of the
the high
shapeshifter.
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna gain 6.
10.
Well, they have double strike. Does he get rid of one? Or can I? Yeah,
It's
he'll
a
get rid of it.
5 and a
All right.
7. So
6,
They're big.
10, 16 life.
Yep.
22. And then the Diabolus dies.
Second
And
most diabolical ally.
the creatures that came into the battlefield this turn, tap.
Not
Oh,
anymore.
not anymore.
Nope.
Trumpet's gone. All right.
How
how much did I
Jeremy
actually
take?
Yeah, take.
He didn't block this?
He didn't block
4,
that, so he took 4.
So I'm at 0 exactly.
Go.
All right. Show me something good.
Nope. What we got over here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Man.
Interesting. Interesting. I can't really afford to.
Leave this guy in play. You are right. That card must leave the battlefield.
Did you draw 2 cards off the Oblation?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
I did.
He did.
Okay,
he
making
did.
sure.
I did.
He did.
I didn't
draw
pay
them.
enough attention. I was like,
I did.
You remember this card. It's not as good as it was, but
Oh, I definitely remember it. Chaos Warp, but for white.
original. OG Chaos War.
Correct. Sadly, yes, you have to play that card in Constructed Magic.
Yes.
This is getting a reprint too.
Is it?
Yes,
Is
it
that-
is.
That's sweet.
It is.
Sweet.
in the Commander product?
Yeah, in
That's
Commander
a,
26.
it's a good one.
And this.
So dangerous.
What about Kalia
and-
the Vast?
and
What
Did
about
Kalia
General
the Vast make it in
Tazri?
there?
I don't know of General Tazri. I doubt it though.
No
Since it's
Kalia
a
the Vast?
5-color.
You know, the casual $35
Yeah.
Commander. We can't reprint that, but we can get Zedru.
There's also Animar. You
Yeah.
gotta worry about Animar. He's expensive.
Those are probably both going to be in the
I
What?
really gotta
Probably.
squat.
anthologies.
It's going to be an anthology.
Commander anthologies?
I'm
Comes out at the beginning
just-
of
I'm just
next
gonna
year
say go.
sometime.
All right. It's your turn, Stevie.
But yeah,
It's the
they
end of my turn.
so these command
Are
tower.
you giving something to somebody? Oh, how kind of you.
they tapped.
They were.
Yes.
Oh man.
So I'm going to gain 2. and draw 2.
So 17 for Steven.
Man, it feels like I haven't taken a turn forever.
Gosh,
Blame him.
he's been lazing about.
Just laying here, not taking turns.
That is a ghostly prison.
As a ghostly prison.
Gotta pay a lot to attack him.
That's some prisons.
Sorry, Justin. That means I have to attack you.
You should find a way. Oh, don't attack me.
and set that right there.
Yep.
Right. So I have to pay white and 2 colorless, or 2 life and 2 colorless to attack you with each creature.
Yes, I'm doing a lot.
All right.
Shields up.
I have 2 or more basic lands
Prove it.
Where?
somewhere.
Okay, checks out. That checks out. That checks out on that one.
Justin, we may both die right here.
Yeah.
Probably you first, though, since you're in the lead.
Just depends.
I don't know.
I mean, I took out the drainer for you.
Revenge of the Allies.
Revenge of the Allies, indeed. They're coming back. They're angry.
I know, and you were all mad about that.
Well, I had to
Gift wrap
I
you
had to
and
make
win.
the best of it.
How many times can he pump?
You can do it twice.
I can General
So-
Tazri twice.
So this.
Actually, I cannot.
Not. He doesn't have a second.
I don't have a
black
second
now.
black,
Why not?
which
Get
is
one.
fine. On ally spells.
Oh no, Mycosynth Lattice.
No, it just makes them all artifacts.
No,
Right.
players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color.
Oh boy. Mm. So right now it's only for 2+2/+2, or +4/+4. So
Oh
it's
man,
not
then
crazy.
I erred significantly. Well, we'll see.
Take it back.
Nah.
All the way back.
Listen,
Back to when I was
I
alive.
just need you to cast something that I can wild ricochet with.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
All right. Let's play Gideon. Did you know Gideon puts in 2/2 white ally
I
tokens?
We
heard-
do.
heard that
He's
rumor.
called the
Ally
Ally of
of
Zendikar.
Zendikar.
The Magnus Opus of Zendikar. I thought that's what his nickname was.
Triggers.
That's how they call him, the Gatewatch
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Magnus Opus
of Zendikar.
of
yeah.
Zendikar.
All right. What are we looking at? Steve, I gotta pay so much white mana for you.
You don't even have to attack me.
Define don't have to.
If you were to not attack me, next turn when I untap and drew, I would draw aggressive mining.
Okay.
And then I would pass the turn back to you.
All right. And if that's
What?
the case, I'm
What?
going to
Well, I already drew the aggressive mining.
Oh, that's fair.
See, we don't know.
attack Justin with everything. Yeah, let's make you really dead. Attack with everything.
Steven?
Attack you with everything. I
Have
your
the
benefit.
time of my life.
will show you the cards in my hand. You gotta
They have
block
menace.
each creature twice.
There goes Stephen.
4, 10,
Whoa.
14 coming through currently.
Jeez.
Not
On his 15.
not lethal.
On his 15.
I'm at 9.
Yeah,
Double strike,
Guess it
right?
is
Did you
lethal.
count it as double strike?
I did. Yeah, he's at 9 though. So
There's nothing I can do. He's gonna gain
right.
way too much life from you.
Order blockers.
order blockers is Mir, then actually Ethereum Sculptor, then Mir.
Do something sweet.
Well,
What happens to the land that I gave
This
you?
and this.
yes.
Does it get exiled or I get it back?
Both lands get exiled
No, I gave you
Sorry.
one and him one.
if you die.
I'm talking about if he dies.
You don't get it back.
Where's he
I
going?
mean, those are my blocks.
All right, so 2, 5,
Steven,
7.
you want to use?
I'm
Wild-
ready to go to first strike damage.
You want to go to Wild Ricochet?
Yes.
Wild Ricochet all day. Wow.
Choose the targets.
All right. Now you could just kill me, but
Choose
you
the
could probably
targets.
kill everybody.
Yeah, choose the target.
Because you know what? All right, so
choose the targets. We're ricocheting this. It's happening.
all right, so this is. I know I don't have to use it just for my visuals. This is red,
Uh-huh.
and they have 4 toughness.
No,
Wow,
I haven't pumped anything.
he's 4 toughness. That's
He
what it
has 4 toughness.
is. So
That's right.
hey, this is a color spell.
Oh man.
Wait, it still has a color. It's just an artifact.
Oh, All cards that aren't in
Oh,
play,
Jesus.
spells, and permanents are colorless. This casts colorless spells.
great.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Mycosynth Lattice. Yay.
How much mana you got?
X is going to equal 6, and I'm going to multi-kick 4 times.
All right, what are your targets?
1, 2, 3, 4.
X is 6.
Mhm.
That's almost exactly enough.
Multi-kick.
So,
So you've got 5 targets, right? Because if you multi-kicked 4 times.
Plus the ally.
priorities to you, Stevie. You're the first one. That's the way it works.
I'm fine.
You're letting that happen?
Yes.
Of course you are.
I know how this works. He can activate.
That's right.
Lightning.
The storm. God of
However-
comet storms.
However, John, if you tap that 5 mana,
good.
something's going to happen.
Something terrible.
I don't understand. If you wild ricochet after I tap my mana, it doesn't do anything. Doesn't matter.
I know. It doesn't make the comet storms. Yeah, it does actually, right?
What?
Makes the comet storm resolve before it? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Well, not this one.
That one, sure. I don't like where you guys went with this.
Last night. I think you got high on expectations.
I'm gonna cast Eerie Interlude.
Hey, he loses his ally.
Yes. Wild Ricochet.
What do you want? Sure.
Just knock over your whole playmat while you're at it.
Can see it.
Yeah.
So you choose new copies and then you copy it.
I'll just choose new targets. I got 5 targets, right?
Yeah, I put 5 on it.
Put 5 on it.
Well, I'm only 1. Because I can't be me for all of them.
Yeah.
I can be one of the targets.
I know.
I think I'm targeting the creatures.
Same targets.
Samesies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you have a copy of the spell.
Well, that was the
Choose
well,
new
yes,
targets
sir.
is the first part. Now you have a copy of the Comet Storm.
Yeah.
The same exact targets
Yes.
again.
I'm sorry.
I
I
know.
was confused.
That's why I was leading
confused.
you to see if
Yes.
you wanted to change it.
All right.
You can lead a
One
Steve
of
into
his
Wild Ricochet,
targets.
but you can't
One
make
of
him
his
target.
targets.
You
is,
can kill these.
Yes. Yeah.
him,
One of his targets is
himself.
Justin. One of the targets is you.
Got it.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna hit those 2,
Okay.
and then we have a redundant target.
Zedru, let's finish it off.
No. And then one of my targets will be Justin as well.
All right.
So it'll kill all his creatures. It'll kill
So
Justin.
what is your second one targeting? 1, 2. Justin.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. So then we resolve your
And then
Comet
your
Storm,
interlude.
and then my Eerie Interlude
No.
comes in.
Oh my god, so confusing.
How are you gonna kill me?
Yes.
Every time I trust this guy. Every single time.
My
Why
copies,
haven't
we-
my copies
after
are
we-
targeting your creatures. His copies will target him, his creatures, you, and a redundant copy of
Got
one
it.
of your creatures.
All right. So all my guys are dead.
Yes.
Okay. And then I go to 3.
He's only going to take.
You targeted me with one of the targets, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you're 17.
It was for 6.
Yeah, it was for 6.
The X was 6.
So Suarez is done.
As far as it's 16?
16.
16.
I had him at
I gained 16 life.
He gained
Oh, right.
When I-
I'm at 3 since I took 1.
That's correct.
Targets.
All right. So to be certain, 16, 3, and Stevie's still at 17?
Yes.
Okie doke.
You done, Justin?
No, that was my
That
attack.
was his turn. You tap that mana back.
Go. Where's my general? Put him back over here.
I don't know.
You did
What-
it.
I put him
We
over
didn't do
there.
it. You did it.
You guys did it. You did all of that.
Dude, I can't believe that storm happened, and then
It
it just
doubled.
like started ricocheting.
Yeah.
Just went crazy,
Went crazy.
frankly.
Should get rid of these. That's what you get rid of.
No.
Spin mana of any color. All right. Phyrexian Metamorph. Yeah. I'm not going to copy that.
What you copying? You want an annex too?
Well, I wouldn't choose Annex. I would just choose Ghost. Yeah, everything's an artifact. I can copy anything.
Oh, that's true.
I can copy
Gideon?
anything
You
my
could
little,
copy
heart
Gideon.
desires.
That's pretty good.
It's not really though.
It's not.
It's not really. I'm gonna copy Ghostly Prison.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blue. Reshape X equals 8. Found it. I'll sacrifice this artifact.
Oh boy.
Now, I don't have a clue what I'm gonna be getting. So we might be losing a point here.
I like it.
Oh, that's probably a good one.
Got a lot of good ones there.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Just needed you to mess that one up. Tried to walk you through.
Yeah, it's fine.
Didn't try to lead you astray. Just try to
A
make
little
sure.
bit. I was just like, wait a minute. I
It's
need
like,
it.
so you want what?
I need his.
What do
copies.
you want?
There we
Battle
go.
sphere.
Mirror Battlesphere.
Oh, battle
yeah,
ball.
we'll put a little battle ball in.
Why would you sack my land though? I didn't kill you, and that's what you did to me.
Well, Steven, you did almost kill me.
But I didn't kill you.
Yes, that's true. Just very,
Almost. Could've.
very nearly.
You wait till
could've
you
just let
see
one
the
of those
fun
attacks
that's
go
about
through.
to happen.
I'm ready for the fun.
All right, you done?
I'm done. I have no hand.
All right, I will gain 1.
18 for Steven. So I'm at 3. Steven's at 18. John's at 16.
Yeah, I've climbed back in. Take John for 2.
Ooh.
4 Drew. Count it up.
That's
14.
4 on you. Right on your head.
Yeah.
What are you going to do
Got
about
3
it?
red for that?
Boy.
Yeah, you do. All right.
Yeah, I do. I may cast it for anything. There's a microsync by
Yeah, you're right.
I think we
So,
should
yeah, we're gonna do
use
this.
Jeremy's playmat as the auction playmat.
We're gonna do this. So,
Step right up.
wait, which ones are untapped? Oh, they come into play tap. Doesn't matter.
Everything comes
Everything
in
comes into play tap.
tapped. Wait, what?
Everything comes when we put them into play. They
Oh,
all come into
sure.
play tapped.
Does it affect planeswalkers?
Yes, all permanents.
Read the card out loud.
Set aside all cards in play, starting with you. Each player chooses one of those cards, set aside, and puts it into play tapped under his or her control. Repeat this process until all cards have been chosen.
All right. So we got some lands, got some creatures, got some artifacts, got planeswalker.
And the metamorph is still what it was.
Yeah.
So,
Which is a
ghostly prison.
Ghostly Prison.
Yeah.
We play come back.
Played the old switcheroo.
Sure.
Mystic Gate.
You got it.
What's your life, Steven?
18.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might have enough just to kill me. I don't know.
No, I don't.
You have enough to kill Justin, though.
I think so.
I'm at 3.
Yes, that is correct.
Doesn't do what I want it to do.
But if John kills me, a lot of his lands go away.
That's not true. Almost none of my lands go away.
Yeah.
I purposely didn't take any of your lands. I only took your
No,
creatures.
but I took your lands.
Oh yeah, whatever. I don't get those back either way. So whether you're in the
We
game
avoided
or
your permanents.
not. Yeah, like the plague, other than your attackers.
Yeah, we avoided your permanents.
Hmm.
I mean, all I'm going to do is attack you with Zedra.
I'm
That's
well
all
aware.
I got.
You have no cards.
I have jazz hands, man.
But you must pay 4 mana to attack him.
Oh, I'm well aware. Okay, so we do.
Pay 4 to swing 1 mirroring.
Captain Claw.
The claws.
Next time.
I guess Battlesphere.
New Battlesphere with claws on it.
Big beefy claws.
Terrifying visual.
It really is. It's just a giant ball with
Just
claws
rolling
on it.
towards you with claws.
How many cards you got? 4?
He has so many.
He does have so many
He has
cards.
so many more than me, which is 0. To remind everyone, it's
I'm
0.
not looking at
and
any
I
of
don't
it.
have any cards in
All
my
right.
hand.
I give freely.
Do something sweet.
Battlesphere is going to come in at Steven. I'll pay 2 life to do it, and then the Captain's Claw is going to trigger, and the Battlesphere is going to trigger. I'm going to tap the mirrors to the Battlesphere. This is coming at you, which I don't have to pay for.
Oh no.
Tap and attack.
And attacking. Alright. So this is getting +3 and 3 damage on the stack.
The 3 is going to shoot player only?
Yeah.
Defending player, so it has to shoot you.
Okay, so Steven goes to 15.
That just happens.
I'm gonna go to 2. Let's cut to the chase.
He didn't even kill you.
No, I don't know if he needs to.
All right, so you're taking this. What are you doing with it? Taking
Can't
this,
block.
taking the 8,
Yeah, I can't block.
7.
Well, is it 8?
well, it's
4
plus
plus
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make an ally.
Cast another big ally.
Still not enough. I messed that up apparently. I really wanted to kill your Zedra.
Yeah, because Steven's gonna gain.
1,000,000 life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have enough to kill it, but I miscounted.
Thought you were just gonna kill Steven.
I couldn't kill Steven.
Why not?
You can't attack me with it now.
Yeah, I couldn't attack for enough. I could have made that a 5/5. He'd be at 2. Like whatever.
Yeah, you can
Be at 1. Yeah, I counted that. All right. In that
He wised
case,
up a little too soon. Got that last mirror.
yeah.
Well, I couldn't let him have them all.
I-
But I thought he would kill you.
He might have a chance
All right.
next turn. Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Need
Another
some magic to
vanguard.
happen,
You have a redraw.
and redraw we will.
Still a lattice in place. You can spend your mana any way you want to.
Don't I know it? No, not yet.
Same difference.
Not yet. We're gonna use all your lands.
All right.
Discard.
Dealer says.
Ooh,
Wormcoil engine.
That ain't gonna cut it.
Not.
What are you gonna do with it?
Okay.
Hey, these are untapped.
Yeah, they are.
Ooh, Keranos. Alrighty then.
I'll leave this one untapped. Pay 7.
All right.
All right.
How much
well,
you gaining,
I'm
Stevie?
I'm super.
1,000,000.
I don't know.
What are you, Hedgehog?
Command tower's mine too. Yeah. 3, 4,
2.
5.
You have 2. I have 2 of yours.
So 5.
None of these are yours, right? No. That's my card in hand. Okay.
I'm gonna go to 12. Draw 5 cards. 6 cards.
I think I'm tapped out, right? I have 1 open. That's what it was.
Yeah.
5 and yeah. So what do you have, Stevie? 13?
He's
12.
at 12
12.
currently.
So it's 12 to 2 to
Those are all
12.
untapped now, right?
So 14. That's what I have you.
I'm at 2.
I'm at 12.
No,
Oh,
you're.
I paid 2 life to attack Steven through Norrin's Annex.
Oh,
Oh, I
that's
thought I
right.
had you at 16.
Oh, then maybe I
Yeah,
will.
you're at 14.
14?
And Steven's at 12.
That's what I had.
Yeah. Because you were at 16 and went to 14.
Gotcha.
The annex. I'm just hanging around till I die, Jeremy.
I've already started that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that a while ago.
Yeah.
That's what you get for
I
letting
need
me
an
control
oracle
your
text on brand.
Gain control of all permanents you own.
Yeah, we're probably going to go ahead and do that.
For 1 red? Yeah.
Yeah, 1 red, I think we will gain control of all these back. You guys don't need these, right?
Yeah, probably not.
This is untapped, right?
No, everything was tapped except for Savannah.
Power was the thing you left on tap for it.
All right, tap it.
He could also just tap it.
I'll tap it
Yeah,
for
yeah,
mana
I-
before you get it. Yes.
I'm sorry that I... Sorry.
You should be. You think about that next time, Steven.
Well,
It's just. You want to confirm brand? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it
That's
says.
what it says.
I don't think it says all players gain. It's just
No.
you gain control of what you own.
That would not be a very good combination.
It would not.
Yeah, it just gains control of alternatives you own.
Okay.
Kyle told me we didn't have a brand. I was like, you better find a brand for that deck.
I demand brand.
Fair enough. Ended up being Chinese. That's okay. Does the same thing.
We did have it.
I have a bunch of junk in my hand. Justin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm open for business.
11.
Gates are down. Or, yeah.
Virtually anything you
I'm going
do.
to play Illusion.
Mm.
Sure.
20 life, huh?
Wow. Okay. 32.
Ugh, that's going to be hard to beat.
32.
Especially with Izidru there. Just gifting it away.
Mhm.
Oh boy, cultural exchange.
Oh, yeah, that's even more fun. That's
What
what
is
Zedra likes
cultural
to do.
exchange?
Choose any
Yeah.
number of creatures target player controls. Choose the same number of creatures another target player controls. Those players exchange those creatures.
Who would you like to target? And what?
This mirror and that battlesphere.
They gonna swap?
They're going to swap places.
Okay. Give me my mirror. Hey, he ain't tapped. I'll try that.
Yeah, Steven.
Thumbs up. Now what are you going to do? Something sweet?
I can't. You're up, John.
That's
You're
right.
tapped out completely?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have
he
it.
was tapped
You have
out.
a lantern? Just one? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cohort. Tap this, tap an untapped ally I control, and put a +1/+1 on each creature I control.
Each one.
Each one.
That's
Each
pretty
and
good.
every creature.
I think we got the Tower Road dice over here.
We might need them. We might need them all.
So I can't attack Justin because I can't kill him.
Can't you?
Because I lose all my creatures if I kill him. Those mirrors are his.
True.
You lose your battle sphere, which is nice.
Yeah.
And the lattice, which is also nice. I'd love to get rid of that.
Is that
stupid
worth
thing.
it? Is that worth it?
It's looking like it.
Lose your squad.
Well, you don't lose your whole squad. You just lose the mirrors.
Correct. I'm gonna get
Half a
get an ally
squad.
from Gideon.
Yeah, and then tap it with your...
Not yet.
Oh, you got the dice out for me.
Yeah, I
right?
already got him.
I have a 2 to attack you.
The 7, and then
Yeah.
that's for the.
That's so lame.
Ally.
Annoying, isn't it?
It is annoying.
Don't do it.
He also has paid 2 to attack me.
No, I can pay 2 life. That's fine.
I have a ghostly prison as well.
Oh, come on, people.
Yeah.
Come on, people.
All over the
Blame
place.
Steven.
all over it.
You know what?
know what?
Don't blame Steven. Blame yourself.
Kill your Zedru.
That
Ooh.
Zedru is gone forever. Until next turn.
When you
That's probably
replay
a good
it,
idea.
It's 9.
I guess I can't do anything else since I'm tapped out, and you guys both have ghostly prisons like a bunch.
Look,
Meanies.
I didn't put Ghostly Prison
Go
in this
ahead.
deck. Keranos. Yikes. Draw.
Got that redraw.
Yeah, you got one.
I'll need it.
Everybody gets one. I
Okay.
think you've gotten one several times this game, though.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Justin has been alive about 3 too many turns.
I agree. You should kill him.
I mean,
I can't kill him. Only you could, and you
Why?
didn't.
Give him your Bowser.
I'm going to play Horde Smelter Dragon.
Sure.
That's pretty okay.
That just kills every permanent in play.
Well, for 4 mana.
Yeah, it's not like... It's not free. It is not free. I am going to
Resurrect me.
pass the turn. If only. Smelting them real good.
Yeah.
You have an ice counter. Age counter on your
I know
illusions.
I'm looking at my hand to see if I want to do something.
Lose 20 life.
I don't want to lose 20 life.
Why not?
That doesn't seem fun at all.
So you could do
Seems
that.
fun for everybody else.
It does seem like a lot of fun.
How about the folks at home? Would it be fun if he lost 20 life right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can answer for them.
I think it would be fun.
I think it'd be great.
I think it'd be a
I
lot of
think,
fun.
Draw
I think he
for
should
turn.
thieves auction again.
Yeah. That'd be
Anarchist.
quite interesting.
Anarchist thieves auction.
Well, I can never have my Zedra in play anymore.
What?
Why
You
not?
can just cast it again.
Yeah, but he'll kill it every turn.
Maybe.
Yeah, you never know.
A pretty good strong indication. He won't kill you. He refuses to.
You could kill him.
Refuse is a
I
strong...
physically cannot.
You could try.
I'll block.
All right.
Attack
I'm
you.
going to get an ally. Tapped and attacking. That one's going to be attacking Steven. Just because it can.
What?
Still my equipment.
Is that how that
Mhm.
works? Whenever it attacks, put tapped and attacking.
Still my equipment. I can move it if I want to
He does
for 1
control
mana.
the equipment,
That is it.
apparently.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
You can be attacking someone on their turn.
I guess. I don't know that part. I do know that does trigger
I do know that it triggers. That just
onto the battlefield tapped and attacking.
I feel like Steven controls the trigger though.
He doesn't.
I
That is
don't-
my trigger.
I don't know that you.
Or
can,
does it say the... Yeah, whenever a equipped creature attacks, put a... Yeah. I don't know. We can leave the director look.
Yeah,
The-
can you
the
wanna
director's
try and
looking
look
it
it up? This would be the first time I've seen a creature attacking on another player's turn. So, who are you attacking?
He said you.
You.
He can-
No.
He can attack me. I'll jump.
I'll attack John because I don't have to pay mana to attack John.
That's right.
But he has to do something if you attack him. Otherwise, he dies.
I'll block. That's what I would do.
Yeah. You get
I'm
a
gonna-
much better
I'm gonna get some
artifact, I think,
counters.
right?
Some dice.
Oh,
Dice,
Oh,
dice,
bringing 'em
dice,
out.
Getting
dice,
big.
dice.
bringing them out.
Suarez, you get a tap token, it will not be attacked.
Got
There
it.
you go.
Tapped
Well, it
token
says tapped and attacking.
will
It's
not
lying
be
to me.
Hey,
attacking.
you
That's
got
what
a
the director
trigger.
concluded.
On your Muramasa Power Band.
Oh, I'm well aware.
How does he have a trigger?
Because our ally
Oh,
came in
an
the
ally
battlefield.
came in.
Oh man.
Kill that.
No, that's not what I wanted to happen.
So I wanted to get the tapped and attacking part out of the way first, and then I was going to see what happened.
What you gonna blow
Tapped
up?
and not attacking. That's
Yeah.
unreal.
You just get a tapped 1/1 ally. I mean, it also buffed all of your creatures
I'm gonna smelt this ghostly prison.
I approve.
blew up a bunch of stuff.
You get +X+O or something.
Yeah, he's gone.
And you're still attacking me with a 5-power creature.
Sure.
Yeah, my mirror will
Mhm.
jump out of the way.
One mirror down.
Pass it around.
What else you got?
Do something sweet.
Do something sweet.
We're all waiting for it. Do something sweet.
Do something sweet.
All right.
Do something sweet.
I will not make a play until you guys be quiet. Okay. I'm going to give this illusions to John.
The harmless offering is mine.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal.
Just a kitty cat.
All right.
You have a kitty cat, right? Never does anything
You got it.
to annoy you.
Such an adorable face.
So you wake up with claws in your chest.
There it is.
There he is. The man, the
Right, sure.
Minotaur goat, the legend.
All done?
So many cards.
So much mana. He has millions of mana.
Yes,
Noxious.
So much.
Yep.
mana.
So many counters everywhere. Age counter.
Including that one.
You
You want to pay 4?
do I have to pay 4 or can I pay 2 first and then put it on?
You gotta
Alright,
pay 4.
You gotta pay 4.
Of course I
Yeah.
already do.
Put an age counter.
Alright.
Attack Justin.
What? That doesn't.
Justin, you're at 2. Stevie, you're at 32.
Now
Uh-oh.
keep in mind, you can pay life to attack Steven.
Oh, I'm well aware. What does this do? Get back anything from your graveyard because of a microsynth lattice?
Yep.
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. What
No,
did it say?
it's all
It's permanents.
permanents are artifacts in addition to their other
Not
types.
graveyards.
All cards that aren't in play, spells, and permanents are
Or
colorless.
colorless. Okay.
Colorless, not
so
artifact.
just an
Not
artifact.
artifacts. Okay,
What do you got?
that makes more sense.
Just in case it dies. A Mindslaver?
What?
Oh.
What? That's crazy talk.
How did that get there?
Where?
I don't remember that happening.
That's how. I totally forgot that was in there.
All right. Where's the old Gidgeon?
Right here.
I need
He's
more.
a creature. Plus
No,
one.
no, let's not do silly things. Let's make an ally and shoot Zidru. Let's tick up. God, there's so much power.
Bongos there.
So much power.
Steve's at 32
And
life.
nothing to do
I
with
can't
it.
attack with a bunch of this.
Here's
So.
a 32. You attack with a lot of it.
5.
Some of it.
He has merely 6 creatures worth of life to attack.
Yeah, I can't attack very much.
Well, you know.
So I can attack with 7 creatures because I could pay 2 instead.
Can.
But then I just died to Justin, and that would be a horrible tragedy.
Well,
I think that dying to Justin would be your just desserts.
No, I'm okay with that. You're the one who gave me an illusions, meanie. All right, so this guy's definitely coming in. So you can't do anything
Trying to
about
force
that.
your hand so that you don't let the points leader win this game.
Well, I'm trying to kill you now because you gave me an illusions, and otherwise
It's fine.
I'm going to die to an illusions.
So 2.
yeah, no one wants that, Steven.
It's true.
No one.
I understand, Justin.
No
No,
one
one
wants-
wants you to keep winning.
No one
Yeah.
wants.
Who would want that to happen?
First of all, I've only won one game.
How many points do you have?
Well, how many?
More than
How
everyone
many
else.
points do you
I'm
have?
sorry that I didn't lose.
Let me see,
points.
3, 4, 5,
11?
6, 7, 8,
That's
9,
not very
10,
many.
11.
How many points do I have?
6, but that's because you
12,
only
13.
lose. You've
I
only
have more
lost
points
points
than me.
All right. I'm paying for this guy, and I think these 4, or the 6 coming at you, I'm paying 4 life for.
So, yeah,
Making
you
sure
pay
that's
4 life.
accurate.
So you're gonna get a 10.
Yeah. This is being paid
He's-
for
he's
with
paid
mana,
for with mana.
and these are being. Well, actually, I have white. I could pay for 2 creatures. So these 2 are
Oh, boy.
being paid for,
Okay.
That's true.
and yeah, I'll just pay 2 life. That's
So
fine.
you're at 12.
So you're 12.
12,
I already had you on the 12.
He was at
14.
He has a 14.
So 4, 8,
13.
10, 13.
I'm making it.
19. That's still so many.
It is.
It's too many. You ask
Some
me.
would say.
I'm gonna die to this illusions in 2 turns. So
You done?
yep.
Keranos.
Oh.
Yes. So work for everybody?
It's a miracle card.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. I accept.
Well, he's got things going on still.
Well,
So
three
this
three
is
damage
trigger.
trigger.
That's going to go at Steven's face,
Yeah, why not?
right in the face
16.
area. You know what?
You could choose not to cast it.
But it's more fun this way.
I'm totally going to cast it. Are you kidding? Discard, hand, draw 7.
I just aggressive mining it. I could...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This game just got real.
Got real crappy. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What does illusion say?
When it leaves the battlefield, I die.
Yes, Justin. Punish him.
Well, that's
It's no punishing.
that
That is how that works.
Keep in mind
That
who's kept you alive this whole time.
is interesting.
Just throwing that
I
out
don't
there.
want that to happen because then you'll win and you'll get way more points.
We don't know that for sure.
Sure.
Is it Signet? Goblin Welder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
I'm gonna play Cyclonic Rift Overloaded.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it.
All right.
I die. Do what?
They both lose all 4 as a turn.
Correct.
Yep. Just those.
That's in your hand, though.
These were untapped.
Which color are you?
I'm Burrowmancer.
Yeah, well, they're going to stay in play,
That's
right?
going to stay in play.
Well, no, it's Cyclonic Rifted.
yeah,
but
it's all
ones you don't own or
that
control?
you don't own.
I don't control.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He gets them all.
So you get the
Yeah, lands are in play.
non-
Yeah, I'm trying to like find the. This is you.
Yep.
Right.
So many things are upside.
Permanent,
Upside
permanents,
down. Lands.
lands.
1, Steven.
15.
15.
Get in there.
I'll pass the turn. Wait, did I play a land?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
No, I didn't. I'll play this court, Phyrexia's court.
Oh. That's right, because you just started off playing.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
How much cards in my hand?
Too many?
Yeah, maybe. Got a lot.
Well, you had a lot of cards in play. To be fair.
Ooh. Doing it again.
All right.
35.
35.
Puka's Mischief.
And what does Puka's Mischief say?
Beginning of your upkeep, you may exchange control of target non-land permanent you control and target non-land permanent an opponent controls with an equal or less mana converted mana cost.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Spanish and like
What's your target?
Goblin Water.
Goblin Welder.
Okay.
Dunzo.
Yep.
End of turn. I'm going to sacrifice Mirror Retriever.
Mhm.
Gain 1 life. I'll go to 3.
What you gonna get back?
I get Mind Slayer
Ah.
back to my hand.
Could have gotten Mind Stone instead.
I could have gotten Mind Stone. That seemed like a little bit worse, though.
I mean, it
This-
helps
This
you
is in my hand.
draw extra cards, right?
3 to Steven. 32.
Didn't you just do this?
I felt
You
like
just
I did.
wheeled into a wheel.
Yeah.
Wheeled I'm wheeling and dealing all over the place. Okay, so 6 for Mindslaver.
Slaved.
And I have, let's keep this around. I'm going to activate it like so. And then I'm going to pass the turn. Okay.
Triggers.
So Puka's Mischief. We're definitely not going to pay for that. Exchange target non-land permanent you control. And target non-land permanent opponent controls.
Lesser.
Yep. So I am going to trade this Puka's Mischief for
Ghostly Prison?
Yeah, sure, for a Ghostly Prison. All right. Draw for the turn.
Ooh.
These all seem like good cards.
Feel free to cast them.
That red one at the end doesn't seem too good right now.
Yeah, Bitter Feud. There's a battlefield. Choose 2 players with source controlled by 1. Ooh, I'm gonna cast that.
Yeah, 2 players have been chosen.
So any damage we deal to each other is doubled.
Essentially, yes.
I got you. I know
All right.
that.
Oh, and you're at 12, right? You lost 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing as how I have a Chromatic Lantern, I'm just gonna tap these 5 mana. Well, that was 3. Here's 5.
Most likely, it's all going to come out in the wash anyway. Now, is there a reason I would want 2 upkeeps? It's probably not a reason. I'm gonna enchant myself with your Paradox Haze, just in case. This could turn out poorly. I'll tap all the rest of your lands. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Do something sweet.
Do something sweet. Take 6.
9. 9 to 3. You
I'm
have
at
other.
6. I'm at 6. I take double damage.
Oh, you take.
Yeah,
double
he takes double
Right,
damage.
right.
Double the damage. Double the fun.
2 upkeeps, and you just
2 upkeeps.
didn't want to Puka anything?
Nope. Double pukas.
Nope. I did not.
Unreal.
Maybe next time. Mere Battle Sphere.
Mhm.
It's merely a Battle Sphere. And 2, 3. I've already played a land. I am going to pass the turn.
All right. Got a redraw.
Yep, resolves.
Chaotic. All right.
Uh-huh. This feud's really bitter. It's a very, very bitter feud.
You're up.
I'm gonna counter.
Yeah.
With overload.
All the counters.
Yes,
You have 2 upkeeps now.
I do.
First upkeep.
No trades.
Second upkeep.
I'll trade now with this one. I'll get it back.
I'm dead.
6.
Oh, big surprise. Justin managed to win.
Go figure.
What? I mean, look, it was a miracle, literally and figuratively.
It's pretty big. Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
It's a powerful deck. Had powerful cards.
I will not disagree that it had powerful cards in it. Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes that's what happens.
It's true.
You know, when we do these random videos, sometimes you have the haves and the lefts.
You're not wrong.
And the beards. And the chairs. And...
I got the left-handed deck last time.
You made it.
It's true.
But I still got it.
It's true.
That's the risk you run. If you put a stinker in, you know, it's random. You may randomly get the stinker back.
Well, I mean...
That's how it works.
It's true. That's right, Jorkadine. Isn't that how it works? Look, well, I don't know what do you want me to say, Steven? What do you want me to say? I got lucky. That happens. Luck is part of Commander. We're playing a game where we shuffle cards randomly and then draw them off the top of our deck.
Sometimes they have a miracle word on them.
Sometimes they have an overload word on them.
Sometimes they say drop.
Sometimes they have an overload.
Yeah, it was a literal miracle. You would have ran away with this game if it wasn't for Jeremy Shatterganging you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the only person that couldn't attack me.
But
he was the only person with black creatures.
He was keeping.
John may or may not.
That 1/2
He had one, but I don't know how many more black allies in his deck.
There's not very many.
Two.
Eyeballs, healer.
Let's be honest. It was also the mind slaver there. Like, you would have been knocked out. I wouldn't have attacked John. I would have attacked you. 100%.
It's mind slavering is a skill. Luck is also a skill.
It's a card.
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. Well, guys, thank you for watching our second visit to the Coliseum of Randomness. If you can think of some other ways we can randomize some stuff, let us know in the comments after you subscribe and like the video 7,000 times.
That's the key.
7,000. But make
that
sure
offer's off the table.
Make sure. What, the 7,000?
The chest stash. It's been too long.
Oh
There's no more chest stash.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like I left it open for
Steven's saying you guys cannot do it.
A long time.
I mean,
do make sure that you also put in fan request video or fan request decks.
Yeah. We're at the halfway point. So this is when we start thinking about what we want to do for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what you want Team Parnell to play. Let me know after you pre-order this blue playmat. Just saying.
Yeah, cool. You did it right.
And it'll be at the end of the season, so Commander 2016 will be out by then. So you have 105 combinations of partner commanders.
Partner up. Just like you can partner up with your friends and get the excellent, which is actually turning out looking like a pretty good deal because these decks are really sweet so far.
I like a lot of the combinations so far.
$200 for all the playmats and all 5 decks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot for one person, not as much for 5 people. Or 4 people.
Yeah,
4 people. Yeah. And then you chop one of the decks up and everyone kind of gets like one color.
You could chop one of the mats up.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I just said you could.
There's more decks than
Listen,
mats.
I didn't tell you that you had to chop a mat up. I said you could chop a mat up. You're just not a green one.
Factually correct, Stephen.
I'm sure there's some sort of scissors that a guy in a microphone on the side of his head will
Technically, you could chop all 4 of the mats up and make them all the same size and make 5 mats.
Well, you can... 5 would be tricky. You can make 4, and then you could play the blue, red, green, white general with it.
How about we just go to StarCityGames.com and
buy an extra mat?
We're
just laying out options.
Yeah,
we don't destroy this stuff.
We don't want to take anything off the table. Honestly, to be honest, if you buy it, do whatever you want with it. That's it's your mat.
Yeah. Nope. What? You can't do whatever you want with it.
Unless it's gold.
Well, I mean, obviously I was talking about the other 3 other than blue.
Yeah, sure. You mean the dirtiest mat?
So the one that has had the most love.
Sure, that's what you want to call it.
It's had the most love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This mat's been good to me over these long seasons. These 5 seasons, it's been good, Matt. It'll bring you. Did you guys see what happened right there? That game. What happened on the blue mat? That happened on the blue mat.
What happened last week?
Got punched in the face on the blue mat.
They
got eaten by zombies.
Don't punch.
No, do not. They punch with their teeth.
They gouged. You get gouged in the face.
Got eaten.
Zombies also.
Zombies. Thank you, Director Travis. Zombies also had the blue mat, Stephen.
Well, yeah, you guys were in cahoots.
Clearly.
You just rolled over so they killed us.
Oh yeah, I rolled over.
We see how it is.
But guys, seriously, like, comment, subscribe for real. and share with your friends. If you were not subscribed, you would not have seen our Commander preview.
Mm-hmm.
You might have seen it later, but all your other friends would have seen it first and then shamed you for not seeing it.
It's true.
So, final thoughts from the losers.
I enjoyed the Kev Walker deck. It seems, other than the fact that it's a little bit very light on the mana fixing.
The mana base is tricky.
I had a whole bunch of double and triple red cards in my hand with one mountain.
You just got to draw them better.
Yeah, I got to draw better.
One day, young Padawan, I will teach you how to draw the mountains.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very true. You draw all the mountains.
Yeah, if Steven got this deck, he would have been rolling.
Well, he also needs artifacts.
I did
to
need artifacts for that.
sacrifice to punish
Kev
you.
Walker
but
has not drawn many artifacts.
Poor Jeremy.
Look,
It was still pretty fun.
No comments. I know they're gonna leave them.
Yeah.
They're gonna leave the hate for you in the comments.
What?
That's fine. Oh, it's okay.
what are you?
No, don't worry. They'll be there. I don't need to have
Steve
any.
Parnell's got me back.
Uh-huh.
You guys got me
We'll
back.
see.
Steven?
I said all I had to say.
Great. And let's see. What are we doing next? Oh, I know what we're doing next week. You guys should definitely watch next week. For sure.
Next week's going to be good.
It's something. We're doing something next week. We won't not be
You heard
here
it here
doing
first,
nothing.
folks. We're doing something next week.
Something fun.
I always get so much
Probably
crap.
playing Commander.
I
I had to
almost get
guess.
so much crap. Maybe. I
Sit in
almost
this
get so
room
much
again.
crap for saying this is something you guys have been asking for.
Every single time.
You know why I say that? Because you guys have been asking for
You guys
it.
asked
And
for a
we're-
lot.
God, they're so needy,
Needy.
aren't they? They're
They're
just
all
needy.
needy.
But you know what?
Insult our
As
our
long as-
viewers.
as long as-
They're
long
just
as you-
needy. There's nothing wrong with being.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's a little wrong with being needy. That's okay.
So you guys definitely tune in next week for John Suarez, for Stephen Green, for Jeremy Noell. I'm Justin Parnell, and we'll see you guys next week.